live?
Yeah,
Oh
we're
no,
live, boy.
Oh no.
What do you
Yo.
mean, oh no?
I know who. No, I said, oh yo, I'm gonna ask Roy to do Oshinoko.
Oh no, I'm listening to it. I can't find my browser window.
Oshinoko? We have no for Oshinoko. Do you not find someone for Oshinoko?
We have nobody for Oshinoko. Well, I don't
I don't
know,
think
but I'm not
we looked into it because Oshinoko is quite a while from now.
Yeah, December. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to bank Roy now.
Yeah. Well, we don't talk about it on stream. We talk about it in our DMs. Among the other stuff we talk about in our DMs.
Oh baby.
There's only a few things I talk to you guys about.
No one ever talks to me in DMs.
Because you never just wanna have a combo, dude. My DMs are always open.
You always DM me. I already DM people.
Why did we choose Jolene as our?
Don't ask me. Ask
cover card.
Ask
Avis
Thea.
chose it.
Ask Avis.
Okay, maybe they like Jolene.
She doesn't know much about Jojo, so she chose the character that looks the least weirdest, apparently.
Sure.
She made a comment on Twitter. It's like the longer I look at these Jojo cards,
I mean,
I
yeah,
don't
there's
understand.
like characters like Alessi and Guccio that look like they're dead.
What's her tweet?
Oh, bizarre.
The more I look at Jojo art, the less sense anything makes. Yeah, that's exactly her tweet.
I could be watching Pokemon Worlds.
Pokemon Worlds?
I'm watching this instead. Yeah, World.
Do people still play Dondozo in VGC? Does anyone even know?
I think so.
I
feel like I saw a Wolfie video and he talked about it.
I watched the latest Wolfie video where he played US
Dude, my
Nats.
Dondozo team was like clapping all kinds of cheeks.
He was playing it's not Destiny one. What's it called again? What's that one where you do a countdown and every Pokemon dies?
Perish Song.
Yeah, he was saying Perish Trap.
Oh yeah.
Perish Trap Dondozo.
What the fuck?
That transition to Flamigo. So what the idea?
Flamigo's crack.
So the idea is you Perish Song Tatsunoko, and then Dondozo eats Tatsunoko. He gets the +2/+2/+2. Then the little fish boy dies to do Perish Song. Then you bring out Flamigo, and Flamigo gets steal stats.
Oh, that's sick.
Stat boost from Dondozo.
Yeah. Hey Kevin.
What's up?
What is this text that you've written for the show? Featuring Jojo Stone, Stardust Crusader, and Stone Ocean.
he was in the middle of a thought, and he lost it.
Yeah, one brain cell.
I really can capitalize. Me.
Kevin is very
important. I am here.
Isn't it also Ryan? Where's Ryan to tell you it's I?
It's I?
Yeah, it's Jason and I.
No, it's not.
Me is here to do this.
And a comma next to me and Jason is pretty redundant. But we're not here for English. We're here for Nihongo.
True. So, do you know how this works? Are the colors like? Is it split up by color or is it split up by set?
It's by color and then set.
So is it gonna be like
we'll do Stardust Crusader.
Set 3 full set by color, and then set 6 full set by color.
Okay. Where's
Jojo to set
4?
God, I wish. Why did they give us 6?
What is set 4? What was that one?
Dude.
Isn't set 3 like the proper one with Dio?
What?
Huh?
Set 3 is Dio. That's the Dio one where
he goes the Muda and Ore.
It is the one where he does the funny meme. Yeah. He does say Roda da.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Diamond Unbreakable is good.
If ever in doubt if it's me or I, just remove the other person to say it.
It has the most
me will be talking
references, so.
And now I'm factually correct. DIU is good.
Alright. Roy's down.
Good. What's DIU? Wait, Roy's down for what?
Diamond is Unbreakable, it's part 4.
It's for December.
December.
Uh oh. I hope he's not talking about the capital, because we're not going to do the capital.
The set that's in December, Kevin.
Ah, yes. Guilty Gear Strive. Understandable.
God, I wish.
I forgot. Do you guys do this for English exclusives?
We did Avatar. We didn't do the other one.
We did Avatar. We did skip.
We'll do Guilty Gear.
We skipped
Sick.
7 Deadly.
Oh shit.
Because
DIU does have What a Wonderful Dwayne.
7 Deadly was during my Lost Ark craze addiction.
Your phase.
My phase.
Ways.
My phase.
But yeah, I will make sure we do Guilty Gear because I like Guilty Gear.
Who in chat is gonna like give every reference to every like brand of thing that JoJo references?
You know, if you had asked me to do this while I was still in college, I think I could have done
Uh-huh.
it very confidently.
What is a stone free?
Oh,
is
that's
that?
when you pee out your kidney stone.
It's a stone that's free.
No.
Oh yeah, that is a
No,
pretty
it's
free
not that.
stone.
It better not be that. What is Diver Drive?
Oh, you know, when you drive
Because
the
Kevin used the
submarine.
cringe abbreviated names and not the base full names. True.
Oh,
Listen,
shit,
I
chat.
was not going to look
Chat.
up the full names because I do not watch JoJo. Kidneys are unbreakable.
unbreakable.
Poggers.
Well, if only.
Did you know Stone Free in the video games was voiced by Miyuki Sawashiro?
That's kind of sick. What the fuck?
Who?
Let's
Yeah.
see. Stone Free. Oh, it's a
Stone
Jimi
Free
Hendrix
is Jolene Stand.
Yeah, it's a Jimi Hendrix song.
She was voiced by Miyuki Sawashiro, and
Diver
then
Drive.
got voiced by I think it's I-Fi Rose, who's also a really good VA, but not Miyuki Sawashiro.
Diver Drive is or it's Diver Down is the official name. It's a
God,
fucking
you don't know
band
the
name.
artist for these by heart.
No, I'm
Very
trying to figure
cringy,
out. I don't know
Jojo.
all these things.
Very cringe of you, Paru.
I knew like every musical reference in part 4, and then in
Part three, I think 3s and 4s were, or not 3. 3 was tarot card. Yeah, 4 was really easy. 5
3
is
had
really
the
easy.
music reference character names, not like the stand
Yes.
names.
Yeah.
1 did too. Dire and Straits was like the funniest fucking shit ever to me when I was in high school.
Very cool.
Very cool, Kanye. Very cool.
I heard there's a lot of flavor in the set, though.
It seems like it.
I mean, Jojo had a lot of flavor in the first set too. In part 5 too.
Yeah, but no one cares about part 5.
Golden Wind
care
Requiem's
about part
flavor like existed, but man, it was so boring.
Yeah. But it had cool, like King Crimson.
Wasn't it
King
the burn
Crimson was
one
so
3
cool.
times one?
It's
It's burn one-
just burn one twice, like on
Yes,
Encore Step,
Cocochino.
but it waits.
Waits. He waits.
He
You
do be
wait
waiting.
because you're never getting out of reverse. You're waiting till the next game.
You're waiting to go home.
Alright. Are you ready to start the show then?
I am.
Alright. What's up, everyone? Kevin here from the Strictly Broken TCG team, and we are here for the best ever set review show, episode 52, starring Jojo, both part 3, Stardust Crusader, and part 6, Stone Ocean. If you are part of the anime community, you probably heard about Jojo. This show gets talked about constantly for no reason, and I still won't watch it, but these two have watched it or read it, so they can talk about it for me.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I have at the very top usual co-host, Mr. Jason Malik. He was
Hello.
part of my show, part of our discussion on the Japanese tier list, which is now on YouTube. And you will also be able to watch. Oh, yes, my show. You do. I'm streaming, so it's my show. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then you'll also check out his deck profile that he'll be releasing tomorrow. And if you're watching on YouTube, this will probably come out on Saturday, so you'll see it on yesterday. If you're watching this YouTube, yeah. And for our special guest today, we have
actually post it.
Mr. Paru, Mr. Alex Landry, all the way from Houston,
Doxed.
Texas.
Yeah,
Doxed.
it's me.
What?
He's a silly boy. He does a haha meme. He has his custom set corner. You know, the Coon corner.
Corner. Pog.
Yeah, the Coon corner.
Oh yeah, I do make content now. Well, I take other people's
I was on one
content.
of those.
Yeah, it's true.
That's the best kind of. We love reaction content, dude.
It is just This is just reaction content. Let's be real here.
No. These are formulated opinions.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That are yours.
Fair
ours.
use. This is
We
all
won't
fair
matter.
use.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Understood.
So when you give a bad rating, they don't get mad at us. They get mad at you.
Yeah, fuck you, Paru. Can't
Who
believe
gets
And then we
mad?
could be
I
like,
can't.
damn.
I can't believe you're giving Dio a 2.
Or,
Who's
Oh
getting
my
mad?
God. I'm
my
sure
God.
there is somebody out
I'll be honest,
there
I
that
did
has
at least
watched our
have
set
one.
reviews.
So the last one of these I did was Marvel, and I did have at least one person tell me I was wrong. And you know what? I overrated a whole lot of cards in Marvel, and they were mad that I didn't overrate more of them.
I feel like that sometimes.
Yeah, but did you get the what's it called, the Black Panther correct?
Yeah, that card's sick.
Yeah, but did you rate it
Good.
correctly?
Probably. I probably said it 4 or 5. Card slaps.
Did we do the premium booster for Marvel?
Well, that wasn't part of the premium booster.
No, but did we do that? I'm asking.
No, we
if
did.
that-
No,
We did.
no,
We
you
did
did
not. We did not. Because the premium
Don't
booster.
worry.
we were-
There's like 2 cards in there that are even worth talking about. So
True. I love the
Nothing
Iron
wrong.
Man Rico. That's my favorite.
Yeah. This
that's not
this
even
set
in
is
premium
different.
booster. That's
is
in
it not?
Disney. That's in
Oh,
Disney
shit.
100. Yeah.
So boosters, so
Sheesh.
premium boosters that support old sets are usually quite boring because they don't add too much. But for JoJo it's quite different because technically it's a
all
supporting
new.
set because
These
JoJo
are really
exists,
extra
but
boosters,
these
to
are
be
technically
honest.
all new cards for a whole new set.
Yeah, these are basically extra boosters. Jason's right.
Yeah, it's just extra booster, but now you have better foiling and you get less
Yeah,
cards
it's
per
actually
pack.
booster with what it's. But isn't it also more cards in the set too? Actually, boosters are usually like 50 card sets. This is like 60.
I think
isn't
these
it?
are on.
I get
these are
30,
only
30.
50.
Both of these JoJo ones
Oh,
are
it's like-
60, and I think the
okay.
cap was also like
Oh,
63.
yeah, okay. See.
Having a full JoJo rare playset of the extra boosters or the premium boosters would be pretty cool.
And
Are
they're
you
actually,
sure
I
you
think
can,
they were
like-
pretty. They were like decently affordable too.
I think
Yeah,
I think these
like-
foils look much better than extra booster foils, like the
Yeah, I
not the
agree.
SP ones, but the
I agree. The regular ones, yeah.
You no. They do like even looking at my locals with their like Star Wars ones or their Marvel
them
ones, they look
all
so
with
nice.
Yeah.
Although some of them impossible to see what's happening on the card. The foiling is so
dark.
intrusive, but it's really
It's
nice.
also really dark.
Like the Iron Man level 3 combo. I don't know what's happening in that picture. It's
The
so
Thor
dark.
level 1 is literally just like a black image. There is nothing on that card.
This is exciting though. It's a lot of cards. I didn't
Yeah.
I knew it, but I didn't know it. But now I know it.
all right.
I
Well-
thought after we. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kevin.
Yeah, you finish your thought first.
He wouldn't
I
say
was just gonna
anything
say,
about
like, I thought when we saw those like first batches of cards, like I thought, oh, that's it.
We got some
Like
pretty
that.
interesting.
But-
ones out
Okay.
there.
I was thinking we were getting like 30 total cards, kind of thing.
Oh,
it. That would have been pretty reasonable, I think.
Cut-
It would've
cut,
been,
like-
I honestly, I did kind of expect it to be a single premium booster between them both, but
Yeah.
Some of the other premium boosters that we got, they just throughout the entire set list all at once, which which was pretty bad
Love
for
Live.
me. But this one they spread it out a bit, and I think King of Fighters and Sean are gonna spread out.
DC
a
is
bit.
also getting it kind of spread out.
Yeah.
Shawnee gave us a nice little like injection. of
Love
reprints
Live
and
just like
cards.
pooped it out. Same with
Don't.
Marvel and Star Wars, they just pooped it
That
out.
was so cringe.
They just appeared, yeah.
And the Love Live ones all suck too.
I mean, Love Live one was easy for me because all but like 3 cards were reprints.
Reprints.
All right. Well, with that being said, shout out to our sponsors, Nova TCG, best place in North America to buy Japanese Weiss Schwarz product. Unfortunately, they will not be picking up Jojo. I think Jojo also has like licensing issues where they cannot sell Jojo premium booster sets to
Yeah, it's like part 5 was.
like
Yeah,
to
Golden Wind is
distributors
still
or-
not legal here
yeah.
either.
Any distributors
probably
cannot get their
on
hands on
English.
the set
Eventually.
because of copyright.
Yeah.
Because some of the Stone Ocean characters' name or references like copyrighted music.
Stone free. Yeah.
Yeah, Stone Free.
Yeah, when it copyrighted.
Is Stone Free like Frank Ocean? I don't know why I was thinking that.
Jimi Hendrix.
No, I just looked. Yeah, it's a Jimi Hendrix song.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is.
Do you know who Jimi Hendrix is? Yeah.
No.
You don't know who Jimi Hendrix is.
If you play his most popular
You've
song,
not
I
heard the
might
name. You've just never heard of them.
I instantly.
You're such a
did
fucking
not know.
weeb.
I'm a full weeb. Yo,
Oh,
I
No,
like.
but if you ask him
God.
the name of, I bet if you ask him about the name of a bunch of Lost Ark NPCs, he'll be able to tell you.
Okay,
Oh, dude.
but I know about Katy Perry, and that's all that matters.
I could see that being a later JoJo character.
All right, and
Fireworks.
here's how our show works. I will read the cards. Jason will talk about it a little
I'm
bit,
so
and then
upset right
Paru
now.
will rate the cards from 1 to 5. Stop being so mad. Okay, calm down. It's just a artist.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
All right, we'll rate stuff from 1 to 5. 1 star being cards that are popular, is not worth picking up. 2 stars are niche cards or tech cards you might want to pick up, maybe 1 to 3 copies of. 3 stars are cards that are worth testing. These are pretty interesting cards, but we're not sure if they're really good or if they're just niche cards. It is worth picking them up just to test them out and see how you like to play with them. 4 stars are your good staple cards. These cards are not standout, but these are always common as a 3 to 4 of in every deck, except like Brainstormers, Rickies, EP Healers. You know the drill. And 5 stars are the standout cards that will make you want to buy a set, besides the art. With that being said, are we ready to start?
Yeah. Send it.
All right, I'm glad all these
Full
characters
send.
will be in English though, so I don't have to humiliate myself reading these card names like Uma. First, we have Zero Dio. When this is reversed, you may put the top card of your deck into your clock, so you clock yourself 1. If you do, mill 2, choose a 1 level extra lore stand user or stand character from your main room. Added hand. As is equal to the sum of the levels of the cards milled by this effect.
It is a costless Sigariki. We have seen this in Dal, in the latest Dal set. The double arc Chromie that was kind of expensive.
I think this card is like super sick. Stockless plussing is like just really good, obviously. This is like an insane tri-field card. You have other Ricky options in the set too, so you can play this like turn 1, get your plus, and then play like an actual Ricky on the turn after that. I think Dal played the hell out of this profile, right? Like even though they had normal Ricky?
sometimes.
And 8 standby
no.
itself play, but in regular like choice decks or any other decks, they'll play
Yeah, they
regular
played
Ricky.
regular Ricky, and like
Okay, well we don't have
Win
regular
stuff.
Ricky, so we're playing this card.
also this you get to call this a Sigariki, and that's funny.
Sigariki's pretty good.
I hate it.
I don't know. I'd give this like a 4. I think this profile is really strong. Stockless plussing.
Stockless
So,
plussing is
stockless
nice.
selective plussing.
Sort of
Stock
selective.
plussing is
Do we not have stars? I just realized.
Huh? Oh, it's on the stream, but it's not on.
No, you're not gonna see it yet.
Okay. Sure,
It's a
sure.
separate overlay that he has to flick through.
Yeah.
Understand.
On stream
Very
less.
lost.
Alright, next we got 00 Pet Shop. When this is placed on stage from hand, choose one of your opponent's character until the end of your opponent's next turn against the following ability. Continuous, this card cannot move to other slots.
So it's an anti-runner, but it's only an anti-runner. Normally this has like some sort of secondary effect.
I think this card sucks. This is like a 1. It's like flavor though, because I think there's like a JoJo fighter game where this character can stun lock you and you can't escape.
Yeah, Pet Shop's degen as fuck.
So there you go. They managed to take the flavor from the fighting game.
Does
Put
this
it in
effect
lights.
always cost 1k power? I feel like I'm missing something. When I translate
Yeah, I
this.
think so. Great.
Yeah, it has. Like it-
Hestia's 15, right? So
Oh, okay. Wow, this card just costs 1k. That's so bad.
yeah, how crazy is that? That's 1k, and then shit like Event Rize and regular Rize are 500 power. Kind of fucked up.
That is pretty insane.
Okay,
I'm
but
sure if this said choose a character in front row or choose a character in back row only, then it would only be.
Yeah, but then it
500
would suck even more.
Rico's cost 2k
Yeah,
because they know that card effect's strong and broken.
They do know that
Ego's
effect
broken.
stops.
Yeah, they keep printing it with utility effects. I had a conversation with Darcy literally like a night or two ago that they never learn. They keep banning Rico's with utility effects, and then they do it again.
I can't wait
And
for
again.
I can't wait for the Rico with the event Rize.
Yeah.
Alright, 00 LSC. When it's placed on stage from hand, you may mill 3, and then you can discard 1, sack this to salvage a character.
I
hate
love
how
ditch
this
sack
character-
salvage.
Ditch sack salvage is good. I think JoJo got like another one of these though. and this would not be my first choice.
I
You
wouldn't
hate
be
about him? You
surprised.
hate his
I think Stone Ocean. might
I
got
hate
one.
how I fucking hate how LSE looks.
Yeah, he
Yo.
looks really stupid. Although I'm not gonna lie, optional mill 3 is a pretty good effect for this card. Like
Optional
a
mill
card to
3 is
have.
good. Like the ditch sack salvage effect is like good, especially when like things like the level 3 Jotaro exists that require like very
Mhm.
specific hands. It's not like
I don't-
it's not a bad card. It's like a
My
I don't
Jotaro
know
had
if
these
this
to
sex
discard.
salvage. Yeah,
what?
his
Sorry,
himself.
But Jotaro has to discard 6 cards total. I don't know. You can take the neg
you have
one.
to ditch
Isn't it-
6 total.
Oh no, isn't it 5 total?
Isn't it ditch 2 copies yourself, ditch 4 cards, or is it ditch 2 copies yourself?
Just
ditch
trigger
3
a
cards?
door, and there's no problem.
Okay, my bad.
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
We'll get to it. It's in blue. But
Yeah.
is this sex salvage? Do you guys consider that an effect that's like the secondary effect you want on
I
something
consider
else, or do we
sec-
consider that like a primary
Yeah.
effect?
I consider
I
it as
want
a
that on
primary.
thumbnails.
But
Oh, okay.
I think it's like a.
You just expect like a better. It's red. Thank you. You expect a better primary, like a better secondary effect than a mill 3.
Yeah.
No,
I would
I-
want some-
Like Red Bomb kind of sucks in retrospect compared to a lot of the other ones we've gotten, right? Like
Mhm.
Bomb kind of shitty, but like
I mean, even the
I feel like
D-side
on
one
play
sucked.
things. What was
It's
the
just
D-side
a-
one?
It's just a global 500.
Oh yeah, I think the ones I like these when they have things like this where they're on play effects.
Where
Right? 'Cause
they're
I feel like you get
active.
the most value. Yeah, I don't want continuous effects. I don't want power. I don't want things that will sync because this is a card that I don't really want to play a lot of time, like and like use. Almost have like a crack clean cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's a better one of this, though, I'm down. I think this is like pretty okay though.
I might be thinking of Dengeki. Thinking about it because I
Could
think
be, could
Dengeki
be.
just got one.
what are you
I'd
feeling on
only
this
give.
card?
I'd only give maybe like a 3. I'll give him a 3. Give him the benefit of the doubt, even though
I
he's
don't-
stupid hair.
I don't actually know how many Ditch salvages have
Same play.
on play effects. No, on play effects. They see play. I know they see play like sporadically here and there.
What's the
I
on
think
play
one of
effect of the
two of.
slime one?
Oh,
Velvera?
okay. I've been informed in the chat.
They have a
This is the only one.
Ditch salvage in green.
Yeah, in slime. Yeah, people play that.
Huh.
It's that card.
Yeah, did he have an
Oh.
on play effect? I can't remember.
We'll find out right now. I believe it was this one.
The only other time I
This is the face that
remember, the only other time I remember this
Uh,
salvage seeing
No,
play.
he's a 35.
Oh, okay.
That okay. That's pretty good. As you're gonna, I said I don't want power, but being a 35, I'm more something like I don't want to be like a 25 or something. That's pretty good. Okay.
The only other
I
time I
think that
remember
card-
ditch sack salvage was being played was like set 1.
ReZero.
Go Quince.
Well, no, D-side was playing sax.
Yeah, D-side played theirs. ReZero played theirs.
Set 1 Quince played their fruits in a row.
ReZero played theirs. ReZero's played there twice actually. They played the green one and the red one.
Disgusting. Alright, continuing on.
Keep it going.
We have 0 Talons to Darby and Autumn. Ah, fuck.
Did you say
I know-
Ted Darby?
Ah, fuck. The name is hard to pronounce again.
Atom, like the Egyptian god.
No, Atom. Like
You-
the
Okay.
atomic bomb. Continuous. During your turn, if you have 5 or more hand, this gets plus 2k power, so it's a 4k during your turn. And at the start of your opponent's draw phase, form, ban your soul game. Replay,
Mhm.
reveal top card deck. If that card is level 1 or higher, you may return this to hand. If it's not, send this to waiting room.
What the
Meme
heck?
card. Meme card.
This is so
We love
bad.
Gamba! Gamba!
This is
Gamba!
like the worst coin flip I've ever seen in my life.
Remember, it's
Isn't that
mandatory.
a Tem?
Huh?
The Yu-Gi-Oh! Chad said a Tem like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Kick. That's a Tem. That's ATEM.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Bro, they're all the atomic bomb.
I mean, do either of you like level 1 coin flips?
Yeah, I like
There-
Elizabeth a lot.
There was a point where they saw play back in like Sal and Overlord.
The
set
Elizabeth
1.
one.
Yeah, the Elizabeth coin flip. The 60 like 6k on attack or
No,
whatever.
we're talking about like
my
the
dude, my
reveal
dude,
top
talk
card
about
deck.
these.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Like, reveal level 1.
Level
if
1
it's
or higher
a-
bounce back. Yeah,
Sometimes.
they saw
The-
saw play back in Southern Pocket set
Offensive
1,
power ones.
Overlord set
Mhm.
1.
Maybe offensive
Sal,
power ones like
Dora
the
Sal.
Summer Pockets was good. Yeah.
It also saw play
They-
back in Jojo.
Like, I think this
Golden
is-
Wind.
None of the
Okay,
other ones kill themselves.
No.
Uh,
But that's why it's also
no,
like a 4K
that is what's bad
VSpec.
about this.
But this is why
If
it's
this-
4K rather than the 2K.
Yeah,
I like
because
the
wait, the
2K.
Summer Pockets one's what?
3K.
Summer Pockets one's 35 on attack, 3K. If this just was a regular coin flip that was on attack 4K, I think this card would be pretty sick. But the fact that it kills itself if you fail.
There are like 2 other yellow level zeros that I would play before this. Like
I believe that.
oversized things.
Yeah,
Mhm,
I very much believe that.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this. This is like a 1. I hate these coin flip bounce to hand cards. I just want my
See-
guaranteed card. I don't want to like mess with it.
I don't think I would only say it's a 1 because it killed itself. If it was just a
Sure.
4K,
If it was a
But it's
4K with coin flip,
but
it
they
would
have
be
to be,
playable.
they
Why
have to
does
be
it kill it,
flavor.
though?
Give it's flavor.
Because he's betting on
Oh,
his
yeah.
soul, dude.
No, he's the gambler.
He's gambling.
He's the gambler.
Yeah.
Gamba.
Do we have Let's Baseball?
That's baseball. I
don't
don't think so.
I don't think so.
No-
Alright,
no
next we got-
baseball, man. It's his brother.
Oh.
The baseball guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have
yeah,
his
yeah,
brother.
yeah.
We
I
do
think
have his
he's in
brother.
it then.
We have his brother.
All right, six.
Alright, next we have 00
do it, yeah.
Dio. When it's sent from stage to waiting room, you can discard 1 card. If you do, check the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 yellow character from among them. Show it to your opponent at the hand and send the rest to waiting room.
That's made in heaven, so it's cool. I don't actually know how much yellow there is. That's
So it's
good
a
in-
on deaf cherry for yellow characters.
Yeah,
Plus
for
3
three.
There
Yeah,
is
it's like Kato, dude. Your favorite.
cards.
There is a very playable 8 choice deck. 2 very playable choice deck.
Oh?
Yeah, but like, man, I hate that this like. I wish this was just Chieri.
Traded?
Like 2000 power, check 4. Well, even if it was yellow Chieri, right? Like,
No, they haven't printed a real Chieri since Sao.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Bang Dream Anniversary kind of has one.
It's for Annie. Does it?
No, you have to discard a level 0 character specifically.
No, that card sucks. They have a better card now, like the Maya.
Yeah, okay,
Right? But
I think this card
what do you
is
mean this
good
card?
at least. Okay, this card's fine because if the 8 choice deck is good, this card is good, right? Because it just filters you into
Yeah.
that.
this
Sure.
can get you the
this-
rookie.
This is like a 3. It's like a sick 3. You're playing 8 choice. You slam this fucking Dio in
Okay.
your deck.
how sick would it be if it's a yellow card?
Oh,
Yellow
don't say things like
card.
that, please.
Oh, that would be broken.
That would be probably pretty.
All
broken.
right, next we have 00
Oh, well.
Vanilla Ice.
Nice.
During this card's battle, you cannot play events or backups from hand. Cannot. And when this card's battle points reverse, send that character to memory. It's a mandatory memory kick.
So mandatory. So this is a mandatory memory kick, 4K oversize. Huh.
What do you think, Jason? How do you feel about that?
Bro, if somebody plays this, I will slam all of my zeros into
Yeah.
this card. I will
You
let you
know,
plus for as long.
The set does have a memory flush for a 3-card memory flush rather than the 4-card
Oh
ones.
shit! They could play me like a sucker.
Yeah, but you still keep 3 of them.
Yeah, but like,
This is really good flavor, but man, this card's ass.
God, that'd be so funny. Actually,
Well, is it ass? It's like weird, right? 4K is pretty good. Removal at 0 is pretty good. You can kill like
you can
Aquas and
tempt your opponent to give
Cherries
you
and
a
stuff.
+3 or like plus infinite. And then you
and then you hit him with a card.
yeah, then you
You
hit him
play him
with
for
a
a sucker like me.
right before he refresh. You hit him with
Does Stone
memory
Ocean
flush.
have a better version of this card? It might.
Yes, it does.
We
have
haven't read these
something
cards.
Very similar. It has something very similar.
Yeah,
Is it
but,
Stone Ocean?
this is bigger than Stone Ocean one though.
Well, fine.
Yeah, Stone Ocean has 2 really good yellow like.
Is it like the
removal.
Hakuro or something?
I just remember there's one really good card from Stone Ocean. That's yellow.
the Yo-Yo-Ma and the John Gallier.
I don't know what any of those are.
I know what those cards do for sure.
I don't know
Okay,
who any
it's all,
of those
it's all
characters
good. Well,
Alright,
you'll know to
What are
look
we
out.
rating our boy Vanilla Ice?
You'll know to
What are
look
we
out.
feeling?
Them. I'm like a 1, dude.
are. Yo,
I'm never
what the
giving
fuck?
my opponent. What you get? Think about how much like memory compression your opponent will take
But you
advantage.
could dump
of every
it!
time you play this
Yeah,
card.
but you can dump it.
You dump it only to 3,
Yeah.
and you have
Yeah,
better
but you-
cards.
But what if you just randomly get him for it?
Okay,
Like,
do we rate
they're like-
cards?
But you
individually
can
or
potentially go.
vacuum?
But this can potentially go like plus infinite if your opponent just
However
keeps
you wanna
crashing
rate
into
it.
What do you mean plus infinite?
Your opponent's just gonna want to crash into it
It's
every time.
never
You're
sticking damage.
you're
You're never
incentivizing
doing
them.
damage again.
That's only
Okay,
if
but it takes
only if first
multiple
deck.
turns.
Yeah. In order for you to get much correction, they need multiple turns.
And then all you
my
do is
God.
that you let them crash it throughout their first deck, and then right before they hit their second deck, you slam the card, you dump them down to 3, and you're like, thanks.
And they still
for
got 3!
Yeah, but you got
Yeah.
like +8.
But then you tell them,
Oh my
thanks,
God.
thanks for the free advantage. I'm gonna play my MIH, and they kill you,
Oh my
and just
God.
take 4 turns in a row because you got
That
so
they
much
cancel
blessing.
4 times, yeah.
No, because you memory dumped them. It's
Yeah,
fine.
but
They only have
they
3
cancel
to
4
3.
times, but you're attacking 12 times.
Oh
Yeah,
my
true.
God.
Also, spoilers. All right, so what do we give him
Yeah.
up with Vanilla Ice? 1?
I'm really giving him a 1. I do think
Okay,
this
that's
card
fine.
is like
we're
fucking
completely
awful.
joking, by the way. This is my boy.
All right, 1-0
Oh,
whole
Whole Horse is
horse.
cool.
Oh, this card was good. I remember. At the start of your attack phase, choose one of your stand user or stand characters. This turn it gets plus 1500 power. And when the choice 6 is placed in your climax area, choose one of your other stand user or stand characters. This turn gets the following ability. Auto, when this card's battle points reverse, salvage character. And
this is Chia.
this can work from the back row.
Yeah, this is Chia.
Who the
Oh,
fuck
it can
Chia?
work from the back row. That's cool.
Oh no, Chia couldn't win from the back row. Chia was one attack. So
Chia.
On
it's
attack.
a little
yeah.
bit better than Chia.
It also,
But,
you can choose, you can pump power even if he's in the back row.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Actually, initially I thought this card kind of sucked, but knowing that, I
He
think
can be
it's
a
kind
front row. He can
it's a
be
bit
your
cooler.
attacker and your defender.
He can just
Yo.
be literally a back. He can literally just be a back row card.
Yeah. Yeah, he could be like the Assault Lily one. He sits
Yeah,
there.
I thought you were
forever.
gonna say
Yeah, but he
John
also
from-
power pumps it on the back row. You
I
can't
wish
do
it
that with
surges.
Salt Lily.
Why does it have to salvage? That part's crazy.
Okay.
Because he gives power all the time, so it's more balanced. I did like this character's gimmick as a lot though. I never really got tired of Whole Horse showing up in the show.
Same.
This card's like pretty cool. I think I like the other choice level one more, but like I don't
I don't know
think
what
it's
it
bad.
is.
I give this like a 3.
Same.
One reverse salvage is pretty sad though. Like on the games where you can't
What?
do it, it's
can-
gonna feel.
You can pump one character 6k. If you have 4 of these, you
You
can pump
can
one
make-
character 6k.
You can make one guy huge.
I remember the days when Omniverse Salvage was broken.
Well,
Okay,
It
I
was
don't.
insane.
I'm sorry
Go back
for your
to
loss.
Marika to the moon.
Go to sleep, new
Marika
support
to the
player.
moon.
Grandpa's past your bedtime.
Yeah, let's get you to bed.
Alright, how do I pronounce this guy's name?
End duel.
Indol.
Okay,
Endul.
1-0 end duel. During your turn, if all your other stand user and stand
Wait.
character gets plus 1k power and the following ability, this cannot side attack. Huh. Okay. And when your character trigger checks reveals the climax of a choice trigger, you may discard a stand character or stand user character. If you do, check top 2 cards of your deck, choose one card from among them at hand, and send the rest to waiting room.
Damn, so if you have 3 of this, your card can't side attack 3 times, and you have triple 75s.
True.
You do.
Crazy.
Do you think this is intended to be a front row or a back row?
You can be whatever you want.
Back
Probably a
row.
front row. Probably a front row, right? He gives himself power. Oh
I
no,
think,
he
I
doesn't.
think it's like. Yeah, it's all your other.
It's like
I
can
feel
be
like
your
this
angle.
card is it reminds me of the Roxy from Mushoku, where it was kind of like a dual purpose. Like you could use it to attack in the front row and it's fine, but it also works really well in the back row. It's probably better in the back row, to be honest. But
Just like Whole Horse.
Yeah.
just like Whole Horse.
This
Ignore
card
Facebook
like
notification,
is
that was me, sorry.
fine. The other
Oh my god, that was
one-
you. Fuck you, Kevin. I was
Yeah.
like, huh?
the other
Continue.
choice level one combo like can force choice triggers, but like I don't know. That top 2 filter effect kind of sucks in like every deck that isn't Kaleidoscope specifically,
True.
and doesn't even pay out the climax.
Yeah, but this can get you the second choice for your MIH finisher. So you can do it again.
That's kind of cool. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Maybe you play this in like 8 choice, but I don't think there are probably other things that you could play instead. You have
Alright.
like an Azusa. Just play the Azusa level one.
There's an Elsa.
Yeah, you have a level 1 Azusa.
Oh shit, I don't even remember that one. Alright, what do you rate this one?
2. It's fine. It's not like undefendable.
Is it just me or is Jason echoing us?
No side attacking is kind of sad,
am I?
but like
I'll lower
if you're
it a
playing
little
Whole Horse anyways, it doesn't
Mm.
matter, right?
True. Full horse. Alright. 1/1 Maria. It's a stock
Mariah.
Adachi. Oh, I know.
Mariah,
No, it's Maria.
like the singer.
The Maria.
You've heard of
You
Mariah
literally
Carey.
said it. They're English. I can read them.
Maria. When this card's reversed,
It's in katakana. Mariah.
when this is reversed, if the battle point is cost is 1 lower, you may send that character to stock. If you do, put the bottom card of your opponent's stock into waiting room. It's a cost 1 bomb.
This card says kill
Yeah,
Muron.
it costs 1 bomb.
It outs Alice.
It outs Alice and
It
Muron.
outs Muron.
Oh. God
Uh,
bless.
See,
Man, I
Adachi
hope
can
you're not
out
playing
Alice
against
level 2.
Standby. Dude, just play Adachi.
Bro, Adachi
Like-
can't out Alice at level 2. This can't.
It's fine. It's okay. You
Okay,
don't need
I'm not gonna lie. A part of me thought, wow, but it's a 1/0, right? And I looked in the corner and no.
It doesn't even get a soul trigger, too.
It doesn't even have a soul
Okay.
trigger. It's dude. This
Fine.
card is indefendable.
This can always out Alice.
Always.
That's all it
Always.
does.
You cannot
Yeah.
out Muron with an Adachi.
Consider that that's all this card does is kill Alice. One Alice.
And Muron. And Muron.
One of them. And they
Yeah,
saw
but
you
if
search
you, if you,
cards
if
and
you
they
run
grabbed
4 of
another
this,
one.
if you run 4 of this.
Oh.
You try
Oh, you
field
just
slam
play
it,
4.
send him to stock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then you memory flush.
Oh, and
sometime
then you
after.
play against. Oh yeah. You play against Mushoku, and you look at your opponent's triple
You bomb the Erisys.
lane in the front row.
Yeah, you bombed
Triple
their
lane in the
Erisys.
front row. Damn, they're that good. That's crazy.
Every time I play against that deck, that's what I'm looking at.
Player
Triple
skill
lane in the front row, one in the back.
Too bad this can't out Luna.
It can't out Luna. Oh wait,
It
can't it?
cannot. It cannot.
She's
Luna's
cost 1.
2.
Oh, she's cost 2.
Alright,
Yeah,
got him.
I'd rather just play Adachi in most situations. I'm giving this like a 1. I'm not playing a costed bomb that only kills like 1 card.
Alright, but you'll be seeing those other cards later. Alright, we got 1/1 Oingo Boingo.
It's Oingo and Boingo.
Oingo
Oingo
and
Boingo.
Boingo. Then your turn, this gets plus 6k power, so it's 9/5 on your turn, and it's hand on core, and does not have a soul trigger.
Yep, it does
Sure is.
gain. Does gain that power.
I hated this episode.
I hate Oingo
So
and
much.
Boingo. Wait, the ending was sick.
Right?
The ending was sick though. They had like the custom
True.
ending thing.
They did.
It's such a
What does
pink
this do?
flavor fail.
What does this card actually do?
What's
It's a
the flavor of
9,500
this?
hand encore.
What's the flavor of
Yeah.
these 2 characters?
I don't remember these characters.
They have the little picture book, right? Knowing the future, it should have been the card from Chainsaw Man.
Entire
Oh,
stick is
true. It should have
knowing
been
the
Future Devil. It should have been Boingo markering Oingo or some shit.
Oh,
Which one's Oingo? Which one's Boingo?
yeah.
I don't remember. Who the fuck knows that shit? Who likes
Fake
these
fan,
characters?
fake fan.
Oh, it's more
I
like a
can't
Boingo
believe
than an
we got a
Oingo.
fake fan on this show.
Yeah.
Alright, what
Caught
do you give
me.
this?
1. I'm not playing this shit.
No, I was wrong. Boingo's the little one. Oingo
Yeah.
is the big one.
Okay.
1/1 Anubis.
Anubis.
I'm blocking you. I'm actually blocking. He did that one on purpose.
If the cost of a character across from this is 0 or lower, this cannot be reversed. For each marker underneath this gets plus 1 key power and wins attacks. If all your characters are stand users or stand, look at the top card of your deck. If you do, place it underneath this card face down as a marker. So on the first turn, this becomes a 5k, can be reversed. Second turn, 6k. Third turn,
Third turn 7k, fourth
and so on.
8, 9, 10, 11.
As long as your opponent does not build a cost 1 or higher character.
Yeah, if only like standby decks weren't relevant right now.
I think it's like kind of cool, but like I would never play this card. It also doesn't get big enough fast enough.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's because it's on attack and not on reverse.
Yeah, if
Good
it was like
marker.
on reverse, gain like 15 or something, could at least get bigger a lot faster. I'm giving this like a 1 because I'm assuming it's never being bigger than 6k, which isn't even as big as like the Quince one.
But oh yeah, Quint's on 6/5 or something, right?
And that card just is 6/5 all the time.
Alright, we got 2/1 Daniel and Osiris.
Osiris.
This is it. This is Let's Baseball.
Oh, it actually is Osiris in the name, huh?
Yeah, fuck you, Paru. Alright.
Okay, but it's
Let's
English.
play some
It's
stage from
Irish.
hand,
Yeah,
perform,
it's Osiris.
bet
Not
on your
English, it's
soul
Egyptian,
game.
but
Act, you can choose
Daniel
one of your
and
other characters to
Slicer.
end to stock. Oh, you can
Daniel
use
J.
this
Dobb.
to power up your MIH. I don't even know what it's
Millennium
called.
Eye.
Yeah,
What?
power up my Millennium Eye. I challenge you. That would challenge you to a game. Loser gets Spanish to shout him around.
Are the top 2 rearranges in yellow? I have no idea. That's a good question.
All your opponent,
Okay, so
all
you want a
players
mill
choose
lower.
one of your characters, then mill one. If the level of the card you send to waiting room by this effect is lower than the level of the cards your opponent sent to waiting room by this effect, choose one of your opponent's characters, or send your chosen character to waiting room. If not, your opponent sends their chosen characters to the waiting room.
They're just gonna choose a shitter in the front row to die. What's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can out Alice with this.
You kill something for free.
What do you mean out Alice with this?
Oh yeah, I guess I would choose the back row of the.
Okay, but more importantly, we use this card for Made in Heaven, right? This is our alpaca.
Maybe.
This is your conversion. Stock
It's
conversion.
not really alpaca.
After,
you have to
after you
sacrifice
go,
hands.
after you
Okay,
go,
but this card's playable.
okay, but after you go like +5 with Vanilla Ice, you can convert it
You
to
just stock them off.
Oh, no!
Uh,
You can stock your vanilla ice. Oh shit, you're right.
and then you play a 2/1 that memory flushes them, resets the game, and now you have now you
Oh,
went,
so you just
Now
played
you
two
plus-
different 2-1s.
yeah,
and then you
now
send that's a stock.
yeah. The next time you send that stock, and then now you've gone plus infinite.
That's pretty broken.
Yeah, pretty cool.
I'm giving this like a 2 only because the act might be good.
Remember, the replay effect is mandatory, so you have to do
It
this.
is mandatory. So yeah, you might just kill a character and stay on play.
Alright, 2-1 deal. During your turn, if you form one or stand user, stand characters, this gets plus 6k power, so it's 11k on your turn. When it's placed on stage from hand, you have 2 water stand user or stand characters, you can draw 2 if you do discard 2. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you have 4 water stand user or stand characters, choose one stand user or stand character in your waiting room, send to stock.
I think the foil of this card is the Road Roller.
Yeah, this is the Road Roller card. I was gonna say this is Road Rollers when he
This is
pile
a sad
drives it
one.
into Jotaro. This is this is a good card, right? This is like fine.
Yeah, I mean, what's it called?
This is the card in
Overlord
Overlord,
plays this
yeah.
card.
Except
Yeah,
Overlord's
yeah,
a cross
Overlord
turn 10k, this is the on turn 11k.
This is pretty good
Yeah.
with Made in Heaven, right?
Yeah?
This is how you dig
Yeah.
for your choices.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And he's free stock. Yeah,
stockless.
card good.
Stockless can win board too.
It's not winning board.
This card's not winning.
Yeah.
Well, this can win board offensively.
Offensively.
Yeah,
I mean,
offensively,
it's not like
good.
you need to win defensively. Your opponent doesn't get a turn.
Yeah, but then you take another turn and you get an 11k attacker again. That's all that matters, right? Or 12k. It's fine max.
I think
Not
this
that we've seen
card's-
that card yet.
I think this profile is like really good. This like
It
do
is
a whole
really
bunch of
good.
things at level 2.
Yeah.
I give this like a 3.
I have liked every version of this profile played, whether it was actually played or not. I think
Yeah.
just the costless
Size.
draw 2, drop 2 that does something relevant as a third effect is like good.
Pretty cool. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
It's also just big, man.
Mhm.
Big
Just
enough.
like you.
It's like an early play. It's a stockless early play.
Alright, next we got 2-1 Dio. He's the Mad
What's that
Dio.
Dio? Oh my god, it's the opening
He has a
scene.
1500 assist to yellow characters, and when it's placed on stage from hand, you can choose a 3/2 Dio and the world in your waiting room and place underneath this card face up as a marker. And then if you're level 3 or higher, you can act, pay 2, discard a character, and then choose one 3/2 Dio and the world underneath this card as a marker. Place it on stage in any slot, and at the end of your turn, you may put that character underneath this card face up as a marker again. So you summoned out your stand, just like in Golden Wind.
Wow. Wait, but then don't you have to? No, okay. No, for some reason I thought this card flipped into that card. I'm like, wait, no, it's just like the Jojo Golden Wind stand thingies.
Yeah, it's the literally
Sums it
same.
out, puts it back. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty neat, I guess.
It's pretty cool, and it's like a big enough assist that level 3 needs to win power. Or like needs to win, it literally has to win board. If any slot does not win board, your combo has done nothing.
Heal.
So 15 in front's pretty good, and It's like basically just
Wait.
an extra copy of your finisher.
Yeah,
You don't even
Tiger
get. You don't
combo
even
attack at
get.
13-5.
Wait, do you not even get the unplay heal effect?
No, it did not get played from hand. Unless you're
yeah,
missing text
because-
and you
No, it doesn't say on play from marker.
Okay. Unlucky.
That's actually really weird.
Ooh, you don't get heal.
Yeah, that's like
Kevin is
this.
the no mistranslator.
that's a really weird like.
I'm not a known mistranslator. I am the factual truth.
Mm-hmm. When it's played on stage heal.
Yeah. What would you give this?
I think the Dio is like maybe good. I give this like a 3.
Like you're still gonna play this if you play Dio, right?
If you play the Dio level 3, you play this card.
Smooch.
So if you think Dio is at all good, this card's probably decent.
Alright, next we got 2-1 Dio for a third time. If you have 2 more other stand user or stand character, this gets plus 4k power, so it's 10k cross turn. And while this is in your wing room, when the choice 6 is placed in your climax area and you're level 2 or higher, and all your characters stand user or stand, you may discard 1 card. If you do, place this on stage in any slot, and this turn it gets plus 1 key power on the following ability. When this card's battle points reversed, you may send that character to the top of their deck.
Wow.
This card's like really funny, but I don't think he'd ever play it.
What should it be,
No,
level 2 or
I don't
higher?
think you would.
And what,
Yeah,
it's
it
just
does only act.
11k on turn, 12k. Yeah, I guess 12k. 12k that can top
If
deck.
that choice was also the level 3 choice, I think this card would be fine.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm not like committing like my finisher slot to this though. It's like honestly like a 1.
There's not any way
It's
to
like the
put that card
opportunity
in
cost
pretty
of like
cool.
using a climax slot for this.
Yeah. Unlucky. Sorry, Dio man.
Oh my god, it doesn't even activate. Like the climax combo doesn't even activate if you just had him in your hand.
Nope.
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah, that's a 1.
Alright, next we got 3-2 Dio. If your opponent has a level 3 or higher character, this gets -1 level in hand. If you have 2 more other stand user or stand character, this gets plus 2500 power. And auto encore, discard 1 yellow card. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you can heal 1.
This is a pretty good EP.
Good card.
Yeah, it's like a better. It's like the version of the Quench set 3 one. Set 3 EP.
Yeah.
Or Nino.
Encore's
Nino,
good.
right? Yeah.
Power's good. Healing is cool.
11k is cool.
It's not like even if you're not like in mono yellow, like you might still be able to pay for the encore effect.
Even if you're not mono yellow, you still get 11k EP healer.
Yeah, that you might be able to encore. I think this card's pretty good actually.
Vanilla Ice is yellow.
Vanilla Ice is... Oh, you're right! I'm giving this like a 4. Just like a good early play healer. Jojo does have an okay early play healer at it, but it's good to have more options.
It has my boy.
I think the Bucciarati level 3 is one of the few cards from Golden Wind that you can carry over.
Yeah, that card's good. That card's real good.
Oh shit, you can actually carry it over. Alright, next we got V2 Dio and the World. Then your turn, this gets plus 2k power, so it's 11k in your turn. When it's placed on stage from hand, you may heal 1, so it's not heal when you summon as a marker. And to start your encore step, you have the choice 6 in climax here, and this is in your front row, and all your opponent's front rows spots are empty, or if all your opponent's front row characters are reversed, you can pay 2, discard 2. If you do, your opponent force clocks 2.
Yep, so very heavily costed Joker-esque effect, but it is guaranteed damage.
If you manage to resolve 3 of these and your opponent is at 3-1 or like more, they're like in checkmate.
You have won the game.
There also is a card that directly supports this by being a shot trigger while in your deck. So if your opponent thinks they're like, sneaky and they hide at 3-0, the shot trigger puts them to 3-1 and now triple Dio is lethal again. Obviously, there is a gigantic like gaping asshole of a weakness on this card. The Joker condition can be like played around pretty easily.
Yeah, hand on core sat counter, Pog.
Yeah, hand on core sat counter. That's how I played around it with Idolmaster. That felt so powerful. Or like tap counter. That just craps all over the card.
Tap your thing. Hell
Yeah, tap one of the Dios and you can't reverse the third card. Against decks where you can resolve this though, this is like actually insane.
For
The
sure.
stock and stock cost is like kind of a lot. Yeah, I don't think this can contest Mushoku and Hololive. Yeah, I really wanted to play this card. I really wanted to believe that this was like the finisher. But like,
There's probably formats where you can play it, just not the
Yeah.
one we're looking at right now. But
yeah, this would like be a 5 if like we could play this card right now. But because, like you said, 5 is for like cards that are you'd pick up a set for. I would pick up a set to play this. I think this is a 4 though. It's like it is insane when it works, and it does have support to help it work.
Someone mentioned playing
That was
Prosciutto.
I think that was me. I was talking about playing prosciutto with this card when this card was first shown.
you reasonably could, but you still don't get
Luna
to
gets
dodge
minus.
defensive counters.
Luna still also
Yeah,
gets
Luna
minus
doesn't get
zero.
any
minus
minus
zero.
power. Oh, that's rough. Well,
Luna's insane.
Someone else probably brought it up. I mean, I don't think it was like a super revolutionary idea,
It
but
could have been Ollie too.
yeah, Ollie and I were both talking about playing prosciutto with this card when this was first shown off. I'll give him a 4 though. Dio's awesome. The world's awesome. Card's
Dio
cool.
is the character. He's the Jojo character.
He's the funny one that everyone knows.
Yeah,
He
bro,
says
he's the meme.
"Bree" and "muda muda," and people go.
Dang.
I hate
He's the
JoJo
funny gay
fans.
vampire.
I also do hate Jojo fans.
All right,
I
continue on.
like JoJo
How
and I
there's
hate
more?
JoJo fans.
1-0
I mean, there's
event.
more.
In yellow.
Send one of your characters from stage to waiting room. You may pay cost if you do. Search your deck for up to one character. Show it to your opponent at the hand and shuffle your deck afterwards. Then choose one of your characters this turn gets +1 key power. So
This is how you cash in your Vanilla Ice after he goes plus
This card
yeah!
sucks.
This
right?
card does definitely.
Wait, what do you
fucking
mean?
suck.
You go +1 Vanilla Ice and you convert to go that neutral.
It's a drop search that doesn't give you the body. But
Yeah.
like, it costs one less. It doesn't cost a
Well,
stock, I
not-
guess.
but it's a
like,
lot of times
I want
we-
the body.
Well, there's a lot of time you don't want to attack with the body though.
One.
Just make the drop search better, like Mio.
Okay.
True. If we could all learn something from Mio.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mio's cracked. Couldn't see.
I mean, Golden Wind literally had a better drop search.
Did it?
It's just you
Okay.
can't play it in the new set.
Oh wait, the -5 one. Yeah.
Yeah.
True JoJo fan, hate JoJo
Oh,
fans.
no, my
I
hair's
guess
going
I'm
off.
a
It's
JoJo fan.
crazy right
I'm
now.
a true JoJo fan.
Damn, Kevin is the biggest JoJo fan.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
god!
Out of my-
I hate wearing a headset.
Out of my entire
Nice-
time
nice
watching
headphone
JoJo,
hair.
I
I've
do-
never
dude, it's so
hated on
bad
any
after.
characters.
I don't believe you watch JoJo's. Nice try. All right.
Well, I'll do
Come on,
the
Red.
statement.
Come on.
Boss.
Red.
Alright, red. 0-0 Abdul. When it's placed on stage for hand, you can pay 1, discard 1. If you do, check 3, add a card from among them. It's Cosma. And when this card is placed on stage from hand, you may discard a stand user or stand character. If you do, draw 1 card. So
This is
double
the Idol
hand
Master card. This is the Idol Master card.
Yeah,
It was the Ami or the Mommy. I don't remember which one's which. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Idol
Yellow.
Master does have this. It's Ami.
In Starlight, in shiny colors.
Alien 2.
Oh yeah,
No,
because
it's
this
only
card
like-
Million
be,
Life 2? Oh yeah, you're right. That's Million Life 2.
there's like a 4 card.
This is an
deck
OG.
for CX.
This is an OG Idol Master card. Marvel
Yeah.
also has this. I think this is like a
Card-
really good
it's
card
good
if you play
effect.
standby.
I
Yeah.
think if you have any need to dig for climax, is that bad in your deck? Like I seen them played in 8 choice, Million Life. It's good.
I like
Play
it when he
choice
says
of
"hell
mine.
to you," and I'm
Yeah.
glad that they incorporated that into the flavor text. I'm playing the like if the standby deck ends up actually being good, I think probably play this card for sure, right? Especially if you
potentially,
need
yeah.
to dig
Like a
for your 2 of not a standby.
Don't spoil it.
Oh yeah. I give this like a 3. I think this card is pretty cool, but like it's only
Good utility
really
card.
good in specific decks.
Yeah. I'll say this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
a
it was
with good
cool.
utility effect.
good costless discard, but too bad the set has a better costless discard that we'll talk about later,
Were
much
you?
later. 0-0 Iggy. During your turn, for each other stand user or stand character, this gets +1k power. So for full board, Iggy is 4/5.
500.
And at the start of your opponent's attack phase, you can pay 1. If you do, move this to back row position. Empty back row slot. Back row runner.
Pretty big attacker for a card that you can guarantee to plus with.
Yeah, I agree. I think you have better like plussing zeros than this card though. Yeah, and like in red even.
Rip Iggy.
Yeah. Iggy's cool. I think Iggy has a better card somewhere else. This
Maybe.
one's not it though. This one's not it for me.
He's a 3/2.
I don't really
pretty
like back row runners in general. I don't like that I have
I
to
don't-
pay the stock.
Are you
I
telling
don't
me you
like.
don't like Yu-Gi-Oh?
I don't like how his face looks so hot.
I don't like what?
Huh?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yukiho? I only
Yeah.
played Yukiho because we had to.
Who's
There's nothing
Yu-Gi-Oh?
better.
Really? I thought that card was cracked. That's the on attack pump 2K.
Hey, this is
back
not.
rower.
This is also worse than
Uh,
Yukiho. I think
True. I'm not saying it's not, but like
this
that
card
was a
doesn't
good
do
back
anything
runner.
after level 0. Like
True.
45 doesn't even kill vanillas at level 1.
Those are the
I don't know.
climax.
This is like a
Yeah,
2.
this can't
It's,
out
like,
Cali.
playable.
It can't out
Oh,
Calliope.
Cali. What?
Yeah, because
Okay,
Hall Life
check
play
got it.
legit vanillas.
Yeah, they played Vanilla Soul Trigger. Hmm.
Okay,
0/0
whatever, man.
pulling the ref. When it's placed on stage from hand, choose one of your opponent's front row character, gets -1k power, and when it's attacks, choose one of your other stand or use stand user characters. This turn gets +1k power.
It's just like all the other. No, this is worse, right? Because those are pump 15, pump 15.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, they're pump 15.
The
Cringe.
upside this is that you can snipe 500 power characters that has
You
on
can
reverse
choose
specs.
Psychono cards. Let's go.
Fuck you.
You can kill your opponent's Dio level 0 that they've played to get their guaranteed cigarettes plus.
Yeah. In the mirror match,
Wait, is that on reverse or is that on death?
It's on reverse.
it's on reverse.
Oh, sheesh.
So yeah, this is good for the mirror match.
Wind.
So this what? Oh, this doesn't kill anything else, right?
No,
Psychono.
Oh, okay. So it sucks. Okay, this card's like a 1
true. No one should play this card.
because
Why gotta do kind of
Psychono
like that?
is garbage in
True.
English.
True.
Plus,
This
well,
is Japanese,
Well,
though.
this says not coming to English.
oh,
yet.
that's true. That's true. Well, we were.
As
oh,
far-
so
as
in
far
Japanese,
as-
this card
as far
does
as
less
we
than
know.
nothing. Less than nothing.
True.
Hey man, so so far Psychono's seen more play than JoJo's. I'm just saying.
So far.
Oh shit! You're right.
0/0 Joseph and Hermit Purple. He has a ripple trait, by the way. When your other characters are placed on stage from marker, choose one of your characters. This turn gets +2k power. That's pretty cool. And you can act.
Solid power.
It's a pay 1 tap self search brainstorm for stand user stand or ripple characters. What's ripple?
Damn, this.
It's pretty. Ripple is like
Ripple
the
is him.
Like a red nipple?
Yeah, they've only used Ripple in parts 1 and 2, and then
Ah.
Joseph is the only one that can use it after that.
Is that the Hamon? Is that the Hamon?
Hamon.
translation?
It's Hamon, yeah.
Fake fan.
Damn.
Yeah,
Who mean fake
you
fan?
can't even call me fake fan, Chad. You literally called me a true fan earlier, as I hate JoJo
True.
fans.
But,
Anyways, so this card
gives a lot of
is
power, though,
future-proof in case parts 1 and 2 come out. It is
oh,
good power.
True.
It's pretty
So does
good with the
Ripple.
Dio, right? You can give the Dio that summons a
Yeah,
Dio.
I was thinking that
plus
too.
2K.
Mhm.
I
this-
can't
this
remember
is
if
one
any
for
of the
sure.
other like stand summoning cards are good. In
Yeah,
these
that's what I was
sets.
gonna ask. Are the marker cards in this set good?
But 2000's a lot of power.
The only noticeable
Granted,
one I
you
remember
can use
was
this in
Dio.
Golden Wind.
You could use this in Golden Wind. No,
I
you
think
can't.
you
Remember,
This card,
you are
this card itself
What?
cannot be searched by anything in Golden Wind.
Yeah, who cares about that, right?
Oh my god.
Okay, there's definitely cards that probably can, but more importantly, you have that one Bucciarati time machine thing that you can play, the Zipperman. You can play with that. You can buff that card.
remember
That
you
card
don't
can
you
buff
don't
marker.
need to buff whatever you summon. You can buff.
Yeah,
what
I'm not
it
asking.
gives.
Oh, okay, that's a little more important. Okay, sure, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
Good
cool.
card. Salvage Brainstorm isn't as good as Search. Sorry. Wait,
You-
other way
other
around.
way
Search
around.
Brainstorm isn't as good as Salvage. Because you want to reuse the good
Oh my
card
god,
you've already
you
used.
salvage fucking brainstorm
Ah,
apologist.
Wait, okay, that
Okay,
does not to say this card
you
is not
literally
good.
are the same thing, Jason.
I'm
Well,
giving this
I,
like a.
I like search brainstorms. I always say that they're fine. I don't like that people give flack to search brainstorms for being search brainstorms.
Are you done?
Yes.
All right, what do you get this?
Okay, we're giving this card like a 3. Because
A 3
and
only?
like it retroactively becomes higher if like the marker cards are good.
He's not a knower.
He's not
Make
nowhere.
fun of him.
I'm not a knower.
All right, 0/0 Abdul.
He doesn't even know.
The start of your
Stop it,
opponent's attack phase, you may pay 1 since memory. If you do, choose one of your other characters, return the hand.
Oh, I forgot this existed.
Yo, sick.
It's like a preemptive memory, JC. It's kind of cool.
Your opponent cannot play run it. The amount of times my opponent
cannot.
attacks my
If
JC
you go, like-
inside my other characters.
Dang, if you
You don't-
this card plus like the Dio means that you have like really good like tri-field.
Start of your
Like your opponent like goes first, and immediately you can like just brainlet throw down 3 characters and go.
Yeah, but you automatically.
Yeah, Saint to start.
But you know,
to start.
you can you automatically open 2 lanes though. It's like the Damachi effect.
Yeah, it's like the bell. It's it's literally just the bell.
Whatever,
basically.
man. It's all good. You need to set up reverse.
As long
This way, your opponent cannot deny reverses to your
if your zero suck,
cohorts.
good card. That's
Does
how I
being
always look
memory-
at these. Being
Card
memory
doesn't
probably makes
block.
it better in some ways.
This one doesn't
But-
clock you.
I will let you know, Jason. There's a Rico. You can loop with this.
Oh, JC Rico.
My issue more so is just that like this kind of effect that like doesn't soak up that extra damage makes me feel like it's a card you play to skip 0 a lot of the time, because it will definitely help you skip 0 whether you want it to or not.
That's fair.
You're
Yeah.
giving your opponent +2 soul, so
Especially
that is
right
something to
now.
consider.
This
It is
needed
needed
for
memory for other cards.
Yes,
I don't
there's other
remember
cards.
those cards
Oh.
being
There is,
Okay.
there is,
Particularly
there is.
Well, they're
But,
good
yeah.
cards though, Kevin.
Do you consider a
Okay.
6/5? Do you consider 6/5 beast that good?
Does it have another effect?
It itself also goes to memory.
No. Okay, moving on. What do you want to rate this card, Mr. Alex?
Oh, thank you for the raid.
you. Thank you, Lisa, for the raid. Wow.
This card gets like a 3.
Weiss Schwarz, Weiss Schwarz, Weiss Schwarz.
Weiss Schwarz.
Cherub raid. Let's go. Hell yeah.
Welcome,
We love Weiss Schwarz.
welcome Raiders.
This was not the red card that I said was better than Iggy, by the way. I forgot this existed.
Oh, nice. You baited me. That's crazy.
All right, what do you give this though?
I said 3.
Oh, I'm
You're
sorry.
not even listening
You
to
did.
me.
No,
I don't feel
I'm not.
like a
I'm
very
more
esteemed
focused
guest.
on this beautiful Raider that came.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
What a nice person.
Oh, this is a good red card. I remember this.
This
one.
card slaps. Let's go.
Alright, 0/0 Jotaro. At start of your opponent's attack phase, you may move this to an empty front row center slot, so it's a center runner. And when it's sent from station wave, you can discard 1. If you do, check top 4 cards of your deck, choose 1 level 1 or higher card from among them. Shift your opponent to add the hand into a swing room, so it's also a Fuka.
So this card is a
Good.
Fuka that is also like just happens to be a runner. This isn't like a plussing 0. But this card is you are going to have games. You will have games with this card where it randomly pluses you because your opponent says, "Oh my god, I've only opened 1/0," or like the only other character they have is 1500 power, so you get to like force like a crash or just keep the Jotaro, and then being a
insane.
Fuka is like fine, right? People,
Mhm.
people still play Fukas.
People do.
I give this card like a 4. I
Yeah, it's
love
pretty
this
good.
card. And it's Jotaro and he's doing a cool pose.
I mean, we had the what? Quince had it in as a Universe Rize, and even that was pretty good, I think.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd play that. And I don't even like on reverse Rize.
That deck has to play it because it's their EP condition. But I mean, it is a pretty good card, still all the same.
Alright, next we got 0/0 Jotaro. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can put the top card of your stock into your clock. If you do, spawn a cost 0 or lower stand user or stand character whose level is equal to or lower than your level. And during this card's battle, when damage you take is cancelled, you may send this to stock.
Ooh, so it's a spawn Ricky that sometimes says free Ricky go burr.
Hmm.
Nice.
This is one of the 2 cards that I said were like kind of good with the Dio level 0. Kind of cool. You can
Yeah.
use this to summon the Dio level 0 and go +2, and you've only paid 1 stock.
And you
Yeah,
only
that's
clock
crazy.
yourself twice.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. You might get the stock back. Spawn 0.
geez.
Spawn Ricky's not the best, but like maybe you have good enough targets for it.
You can play
You can summon John
standby.
Gallier. You
can
can summon
summon a
Jotaro Chieri. You can what? Sorry.
You can summon a standby card. We'll see next.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
the standby combo. Yeah.
Oh, there's a standby. Is it level 0?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, sure. Then this card's pretty sick, I think. You know what? This is like pretty good for a spawn Ricky of all
Convinced.
things. I give this like a 4. It's like a good 0.
I like it as free sometimes. I like
I
that
do
effect
like-
a lot.
All right, lie. It's not the next one.
Oh my
Oh.
god, this is
Oh, but
killing
this is the one that has the Dedo foil.
All right.
It has the little stamp, yeah.
All right. Next we have 00 Kakuin.
Wait, hang on, guys. Ragnarok had a great point. You can
Oh, you have
summon
the
the
rearrange up
JC. You can summon the JC and bounce it to your hand.
But you bounce it back
Yeah,
in hand.
twice.
But you bounce it back in hand. You won't get the +1 in stock.
You do it again.
Oh shit, you're right.
True.
When it's placed in stage from hand, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put them back on top in any order. Then when it's placed in stage from hand, you can pay 1, discard 1, you use salvage character, and then choose one of your other characters. This turn gets +1 K power.
You can use this with the rearrange top. Use rearrange top 2 on this with the 2/1 to play the game and know the top card.
Oh, you can cheat.
Yeah, we're cheating.
Sanctioned
Fuck.
cheating. Let's go.
I mean, rearrange in general though. Rearrange top 2 on like a drop search, drop salvage is a
I
good
mean,
effect though. Yeah.
Isn't this literally a card that like
Data Line
Standby
runs well.
Dal played 4 of?
I mean, they didn't have much
Yeah.
better targets,
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah,
Most
they didn't have
better
many better cards, but I mean, it's like a.
This is fine
It's
though.
probably. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, but it's not Mio.
It's not Mio. That's true. I don't know that Mio
Maybe-
will ever be printed
Maybe
again.
that's for the best.
Yeah. This is like a
Yeah.
2. It's like a okay card. You might play it. You may not. It's okay if you draw it. It's okay if you don't.
Yeah,
Duncan
but
taught me that.
if you check 2
It's okay.
and you
It's
see
okay if you play it.
zeros,
It's okay if you don't. I still like you.
check 2 and you see zeros, what you can
Mhm.
do? You can't win.
Move on.
Wait, you literally want to see zeros off of that card, by the way.
Oh, do you? Or
You
that
want
shit?
to mill the
Damn,
lower
stupid.
card. You want to
Oh.
mill the lower card, and if you mill a 0 and your opponent mills a 0, you still win.
I see. Alright, continue on.
Damn,
I think.
Kevin, you're so,
Maybe.
you're so
I don't
dumb.
know.
I don't know, dude. I
I don't know. I don't even play this game.
Alright, 00 Jotaro
Who
and
does,
Star Platinum. When it's placed in stage from hand, reveal top card of your deck. If it's a stand user or stand character this turn, this gets +2K power. Yeah, this
Mhm.
card. Alright. An act, you can pay 1, send this to Wing Room, and if you do, salvage a 3/2 Jotaro and Star Platinum.
This is just
Oh,
a playable 0 that you can play if you also play the level
And
3.
you probably will if you play level 3, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
probably. It's just extra copy. Oh wait, no, you fucking need this card if you play that level 3.
Wait, do you?
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
that level 3 requires you to have 3 copies of
Oh,
the
yeah.
level 3.
And you need discard 4.
Okay. Well, knowing that. Oh my god, you have to discard 6 total cards,
It
right?
is. Okay, Cam was right.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Sometimes.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about stock.
Yeah, true.
Bro, why is it a
Oh my
stock
God, you have
healer?
to
Why
just-
couldn't it be like a
Oh,
Mario?
you have to ditch 7.
Yeah, why is this a stock healer, actually?
Imagine,
Why is this not
imagine if the
just-
effect was just Marine. That would be so much
Why
better.
is
Wait,
it
that's-
salvage on play, dude?
Wait, no. Oh, okay. Yeah, it could be just Sack Tamari, and that'd be so much better. Wow, that's so funny.
I think the finisher's like maybe kind of good. So this card is probably good, right?
That's fine because the finisher requires
It's like
no,
a-
basically no stock at
Yeah,
all.
I mean,
Yeah, whatever. It's like a 3.
you can just slam this card down and not feel bad about it ever.
Yeah.
At
I
least
wish he had this
this
card.
doesn't go negative on your hand, at least. And it
Yeah,
uses one stock.
It's
so.
better. You know
You
what?
don't
We
need
were
stock.
talking about how like you'd play a ditch sack salvage with this Jotaro level 3.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this is
Oh,
just
you
better.
don't need that anymore. Yeah, you would always just play this.
You could detect salvage for this card.
Oh
I
my
would
god, you're
rather
right.
not.
Infinite consistency.
You can spawn Ricky this and then use this to salvage your
Yeah,
Jotaro.
true.
Alright, 00
Yo,
Kakuin.
Emerald Splash.
When your climax is placed in the climax area, you may clock yourself one. If you do, check 4 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 level 1 higher card from among them. And show it to your opponent at the hand center of the waiting room. And then when at the start of your attack phase, you may bounce out the hand and sack the stand by 6. If you do, choose one of your other stand users or stand characters and stand it.
When you're the
There's
standby.
too much standing on this card.
Yeah, you either stand your
This
character
definitely-
stand. character and stand user.
Stand
by.
Alright, this card definitely did not need to be a level 1 or higher Magi though, right? This could have just been a regular Magi.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a little cringe, but I do think this card's pretty good though.
I agree.
This is playing Fujimi
this
as a
card.
vanilla.
Yeah.
Clock
Maybe a
That
hot
could
take.
suck.
I don't like Kakyoin very much. I didn't
That's
think
a
he
hot
was very
take.
interesting.
You can get off this stream right now.
I just didn't think he was interesting.
He's
But,
a
got a
cherry
good
dude.
card.
That's all
He
I
is
know
a
about
cherry
him.
dude.
What? He's a what? He's a cherry dude? Yeah, we
Yeah,
passed
he's a
that
cherry
card already,
dude.
Kevin.
He has
Thank
the
you.
Lilo. It's like 2 climax combos on one card. It's kind of sick.
True. Double plus.
The standby deck might be insane, so I'm gonna be like maybe a little greedy here. I'm
Little
giving him a
nice.
4. Yeah, a little kind.
That's
to
my
our
boy.
here.
That's my boy.
Yeah, the boy is getting a 4.
Just
I love
four?
Kakyoin because Kakyoin's that character that always has my boys back.
Okay.
And I like Jotaro.
Okay. Alright, Zozo Joseph. During your turn, when it's placed in stage from hand, when it's attacked, you can pay 1, discard 2 cards. If you do, search for 2 stand user stand or ripple character. Show them to your opponent, add
this
to
card's just
hand,
good.
and shuffle your deck afterwards.
I am a
Double
Joseph
drop search is
appreciator.
good.
Yeah.
I'm a double
Agreed.
drop search appreciator.
I think it's nice
Yeah,
you
this
have
card
good
gets
targets, like a good level 1 combo.
Oh, and you can play this with the Dio.
You
Because
can use
only
this
one
to
of
search
them
2
costs
Jotaros the turn
You
before!
can search 2 Jotaros!
This card gets like a 4.
4.
Didn't
I love that. I really
Dal-
do like double drop search.
Dal-
I'll have this
Dal-
card
Dal-
raw
Dal-
too, right?
That'll
This
play
one
this,
is
yeah.
the same. It's
Yeah,
the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Dude,
just-
this
yeah,
deck
Dal-
is
the
literally
double drop
just Dal Light.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, that means it's playable, which is better than it was
minimum.
Alright, 0-0 opponent ref and Silver Chariot. At the start of your attack phase until the end of your opponent's next turn, you may have this card get minus 1k power. If you do until the end of your opponent's next turn, this gains the following ability. At the start of your opponent's attack phase, you may move this to an empty front row slot. So you can make it a 1500 free runner, or you make it a vanilla 2-5.
Wow.
It's slightly better than a 2k free runner, maybe.
No.
But it's worse than just playing like a mill runner, isn't it?
If it was at the end of your
Yeah.
attack phase or the start of your Encore step, this would be good. To go to minus
Or
1k,
start of
so you can do-
opponent's attack phase at least, or opponent climax phase.
Yeah, like why
You
is
need to
this,
at least
why
know
is
which
this...
mode is better.
Yeah, it makes no sense. I'd rather just play a mill runner and say gamble. At least I get to plus and my opponent doesn't know what I'm doing. Why do I have to preempt my opponent? That's cringe.
This card's ass.
Agreed.
I'm not
Agreed.
playing this card. I'd play Iggy before I play this card. This
Play
is like a
Jotaro.
one.
That's bad. I like Polnareff.
It's not even a budget option because all the cards are the same
Yeah,
rarity.
Polnareff is cool. That's a shame that this card sucks. Polnareff's Golden Wind cards were awful too, I think.
They play the you could play the Golden Chariot potentially in this deck because there's like the field swappy thingy.
So the thing is,
In
you,
the set, maybe.
you cannot say this is like a budget option because all the cards are the same rarity.
Yeah, they're all ends.
Common, yeah.
I would give this.
I said a 1.
Oh. 1 for the
It's
boy.
like a bad card,
The only one.
even though I
Yo,
like him.
this is the
I'll buy it.
this is the porn thingy. You know, one.
No,
one,
it's not.
The one dude, 4 guys behind.
The Piper Perry.
Yeah. All right, 1-0
Oh my
Jotaro.
God.
When it's placed on stage for hand, you can pay 1, discard climax if you do Savage Climax, and if it's reversed at the battle points level 1 or lower, you may reverse that character. It's a level 1 CX swap.
Wow. This card kind of sucks. Is there a level 0 CX swap in this set? Please tell me
Yes.
there's a level 0 CX swap.
Yes.
Okay.
Even if there's not in this set, I'm pretty sure that Golden Wind.
Oh,
has
not
one.
yeah, not this set. It will be in
Yeah,
Stone
Golden
Ocean.
Wind has the. Oh.
Yeah. There's not another CX swap.
Good
in
enough.
Stone Ocean.
Good enough. Good enough. I mean, you could play this. I don't think I would. There isn't one in Golden Wind. Thank you for the fact check.
Yeah, stop lying to the audience.
It's like I said it very non-committally, so I wouldn't be held
Yeah.
responsible.
Nice.
It's like a 1, maybe.
Like a
Maybe like a
one
2. It's
non-committal
like a generous,
one?
generous 2. It's like a
Question
generous
mark?
2.
Is that
I don't know. 2. It's a
non-committal two?
climax swap is good. Bomb is fine.
Is it good?
Climax swap is good. I don't think that's a hot take.
All right, let's continue. All right,
It's less hop in
Word?
than your take a Kakyoin.
1-0 Kakuen. No. During your turn, if all your characters are stand user stand characters, this gets +2 key power and the following ability. When this attacks at the level of character crosses 2, this gets +6 key power, so it'll be 11-5 against level 2s and 5-5 against everything else. And while this is in your waiting room, when your 1-0 Jotaro is placed on stage from hand, you may discard one. If you do, place this on stage in any slot.
This is like kind of cool.
This dude, he has it back. It's flavor.
This is like a package you'd have to run though, like a 3-3 or like a 4-4 package.
Well,
I don't know. I want to do that,
yeah.
or maybe you can play 1-1. You can play 1-1 probably, right?
You can probably play 1-1.
That's probably fine.
it's like because this is just an anti-level 2, right? You would just be
Yeah.
playing this as like an anti-level 2 in red, and
Well,
you're
this
like,
is-
yeah.
this is your-
And it's like, haha, I played my climax swapper. Bam.
This is how you outstand my boards, because you use the 1-0 Jotaro to beat the 1-1, and you use Kakuen to beat the 2-2.
I like
Damn, we
things
can
like this. I would want to play these if I'm playing red.
But you don't like Kakui.
It's fine. I'll give him a
I've changed
2.
my mind. It's not committal.
I think it's neat. I think it's cool that he's like spawns from grave. Because we don't have a whole lot of that noise. That like cards that like put themselves out of grave.
Yeah, we love.
We need
Spawn from
Sinister
Grave.
Serpent and Weiss, dude.
No.
No.
Like pre-errata
No.
Sinister
No.
Serpent.
No.
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 That card will be broken. All your
Oh
discards
no! Look
are
at my
free.
Sick Ditch 3 card.
Alright, start of clock phase. Add my Sinister Serpent back to hand. Clock.
Unless they
That's
have
pretty
a
good.
post-errata Sinister Serpent. Free memory, Paul.
No. Wait, post-errata Sinister Serpent
Oh,
might
wait,
be
that'd be
better.
pretty good too, though.
Alright, what was
Ah,
yours?
whatever. Yeah, I give it
Yeah,
2.
Good talk, guys.
Give it 2.
Give it 2.
1 star for each boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say get 2 for 2 dudes.
Yeah.
1-0 Iggy.
Yeah.
If you have a 0-0 Abdul, which was the JC we saw earlier, in memory, this gets +3 K power, so it's a 6-5 always. And when it's reversed, if you have 2 less memory, you may send this to memory.
Whoa, it's flavor.
So that means if you activate,
flavor.
but if you activate triple Abdul, you cannot send this to
You
memory.
can't put Iggy away.
Hmm?
I
Well,
don't.
I appreciate it for flavor. At least.
Yeah, it is good flavor, but it's not good. This is like a 1, dude. You're
Mm-mm.
just playing the
Mm-mm.
Abdul. Well, this does enable a 3rd card, and I'm pretty sure I remember that last one sucking dicks.
Alright,
so
but are you ready to bang your soul?
Alright, I'm
1-0
ready.
Jotaro.
I'm always ready.
When it's placed on stage for hand, you may pay 1. If you do, perform ban your soul game. This game is shuffle your deck, then reveal the top created deck. If that card is a stand user or stand character, choose 1 character in your waiting room, add to hand, and this turn this gets +3 K power. If it was not, send this to waiting room.
Oh, I didn't know this killed itself. I
Yeah.
thought it was everything up until that.
You're betting on your soul, dude. Also, didn't he cheat in this scene? Am I misremembering? I thought he cheated.
Yeah,
I'm
so I
pretty
don't
sure.
understand why you have to shuffle. It shouldn't require you to
Cheating
shuffle.
is like the
Yeah.
entire point.
You should be
of
allowed
JoJo.
to cheat. Well, you should be able to rearrange the top 2 and
Oh.
cheat.
Well, just tell your opponent.
If you go
just
back,
tell your
if you go
opponent
down to
reveal
1
top.
card, just go down to 1 card.
They can't read Japanese anyway. Just don't shuffle.
Oh, yeah, no, it's just reveal top. Watch.
Oh, character? Damn, I guess get +1 and 3 K power. I do not condone cheating. This is just a joke.
It is cool that it's like a pay 1 plus 1. Like just select it on play, pay 1 plus 1.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah.
probably get it. Your
It
favorite
might
2
neg
in
you
most
one.
situations.
And then if it negs you 1, you're
Um,
really
Hey,
mad.
sometimes you pay 1 and you lose a character.
While losing a stock.
I'm giving this like a 1, even though it's like really cool. And replay is
Good
funny.
flavor. It's funny
Yeah.
flavor.
It's good flavor.
I wish
Man.
you cheated though.
Where's your
I'd like
continuous
it more.
spell that lets you shuffle again? If you
It is pay 1 die. I've played
no,
Weiss Schwarz enough to know how this
For
works.
me, it will never be pay 1 die because they'll always be 8 out by the time I'm level 1.
Oh, wait! For us, this card's insane. Then.
Yeah. I'm always 8
Weiss
out. That's my
Schwarz, like the
secret
mode
captain.
where your deck's upside down. I'm just gonna stop
Oh
shuffling
my
here.
god. I'm good.
Oh, you
Uh-huh,
cut?
would you like to
I get final cut.
Oh, you cut? Okay, I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna cut too. Final cut.
Yeah, final
Polnareff.
cut, final cut.
Uh,
Alright, 1-0
Polnareff.
Polnareff and Silver Chariot. During your turn, if you have
I don't
another
remember
stand
this
user or stand character, this gets +3 K
Neither.
power. And when this card's battle point is reversed, if you have the door CX in your climbing set, you have 2 more other stand user or stand characters. You may pay the cost if you do. Search your deck for up to 2 characters and add the hand.
Wait a second, this card's good.
So AK on reverse. Search 2.
Nobody told me that this card was good. Isn't Yukino like 500 smaller?
Yeah, Yukino's 500 smaller.
But Yukino has a card that can pump it like.
But Yukino's also a fucking card from an intro deck, dude.
True. I think it's good though. I think this is really good.
Yeah, but you're talking about a card that's
I'd play this.
rare.
I'd want to play this over Whole Horse. Is my gut feeling.
I think
reasonable.
AK's a lot. You can pump power. Makes you more able to trigger doors, and I like triggering. Triggering doors gives me like a rush of dopamine. Not a lot of other things in this game can.
Triggering standby.
Ooh, that one's good too.
I will tell you there's a pretty good auxiliary level 1 that you might want to play with this.
Oh, what? That's sorry?
Cool. There might be a pretty good auxiliary level 1 you might want to play with this.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm down. I like Polnareff. I think this card's good. I'm going to give this like a 4.
No 5s yet, sirs.
No 5s yet. I wanted to give Dio a 5, but I was like thinking about it and I couldn't.
1-0 Abdul. When your other stand user or stand character attacks, this turn this gets +1 key power. So 6/5 attacks last.
Kevin, was this the card?
No.
Maybe 3.
When it's placed on stage from hand, you may pay 1 and discard a stand user or stand character. If you do, choose one of your opponent's front row cost 0 or lower characters and trade room. So he snipes.
Alright,
this is funny.
This card's pretty okay.
Doesn't kill Miron, but it kills an Alice on play. Alice out, Pog. Problem is, dude, if a card is an Alice out, it has to literally be a 3 Alice out. This does not out 3 Alices.
Well, actually, I think versus Alice, outing 1 Alice, hard removing 1 Alice is pretty good.
Yeah, why are you Snipe Hunter in Weiss?
Immediately putting it to waiting room means that the other Alices are like sequentially smaller.
Oh, that's true.
But also, Alice is banned, so who the fuck cares? This is JP.
Oh, true. Never mind. This card can't kill Miron. This card sucks.
Yeah, kill Luna. This card sucks. You can kill Polka.
It's like...
It can kill Polka, it can kill Khan, it's a field swap.
You know, it can kill, what's her name also? The Mishoku level 1.
Eris.
Those are good decks. This is like a 2, maybe.
Yeah, it's not.
Are you willing to pay 1, drop 1 to do so?
Oh, dude. No, I'm not willing to do that. This is a 1.
Alright, next
go back, change it.
Next card, the auxiliary level 1 that you
Is it another Polnareff?
It's a 1-0 Polnareff.
Oh, let's go! Oh, this card is good!
This cannot side attack. This ability activates only up to once per turn. When you use an active ability, this gains opponent ability. When this card's battle point is reversed, you may put a top card of your deck into stock.
What acts do we have besides Brainstorm?
The one we can tap to stock a character. Smile.
Oh, I don't. We haven't really seen any good acts yet.
No,
but my gut says this card's good.
Okay,
but you're right. We do need to see a good act. If we see a good act, this is like a 3. If we don't, obviously it's unplayable.
We'll put this at a 3 for now.
You're never siding with this card, so it doesn't matter.
It's a 3. Kevin's never going back.
Yeah, it's a 3.
All right.
Okay. That's an act, guys. We found it.
1-1 Joseph. When you use this card back up, reveal top card of your deck. It's a Leaf counter. Reveal top card of your deck. It's like
character. You can play a choice.
Add a hand and discard one.
Counter is fine, and you can play it in a choice, like Jason said.
Yeah, it's a prerequisite to a choice. You legally cannot play a choice without it.
How do you guys rate cards like that? That
2.
are just like
2.
Okay, yeah, it's 2.
1-1 Jotaro. If you have 2 more stand user characters or stand characters, it gets +2k power and 10 core.
Does the standby deck play this card? The one that we were looking at earlier?
Because this is like the only 1-1. Unless you want to play the marker building one. Or you want to play the 9.
Yeah, this card's really good. You're right.
Or do you want to play the 9k with Phantom Core?
No, I'm good. I'm good, man.
Alright, what do you
Oh, damn, they do. There is a good Iggy card. Pog.
Alright, what do you rate this?
I'm pretty sure I knew that.
Rate it.
How do you guys rate generic 1-1s?
2.
2.
2. Go for it.
If you have to ask how we rate it, it's probably a 2.
Probably a 2. Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
2-1 Jotaro America counter. 3K back up.
2.
2.
Sick card.
Hell yeah.
You might play it. You might not. It's okay. I won't fight you.
Good reason
I'll
to
judge
play
you
them.
if you don't play it.
Actually, it is really good if you play Dio. Like,
Why not Dio?
okay, wait, we talk about counters real quick. Counters are really good if you're playing the Dio level 3 because it's one less lane that you have to worry about.
Big if true.
Yeah, many such cases.
2-1 Kakyoin. During your turn, during your turn, all your other stand user or stand character gets plus 2k power, so global 2k in your turn. When it's placed on stage from hand, choose 2-1 green.
Hierophant.
Green.
Hierophant.
Green. In your main room, you may
Green.
put underneath this card face up as a marker. Act, you can discard
Green.
one
Jelly.
character. Choose 1 green underneath this card's marker, place on stage in any slot. And at the end of your turn, you may put that character underneath this card face up as a marker.
Come on, Kevin. You've played fucking Persona before, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, you're so cringe.
Why is
Why is
green
he
red?
red?
Because there's no green
Because
in the set.
Kakyoin is red. Okay, there's no green. I asked that before and nobody responded to me.
I think this card's good. Wait, these are good. We found a good marker package.
This is a good marker
That's a lot of
package?
power. That's a lot of power,
Wait,
and you have Joseph giving more power.
We already found a good marker package. We have Dio.
No, but this one gives 500 more power to Dio than the 2-1 Dio.
True. True.
But
This
that
card
one respawned
actually
Dio.
is maybe a better.
And this
assist for
one
Dio.
spawns out a card that can help clear board better.
Huh.
Because this one summons
Okay.
out a 12-5, it puts 14-5.
14-5, dude.
15-5 with a
16-5
six.
with Joseph. Whoa, 17-5 with the climax. Yeah, this is a good package. I'm giving both of
Pretty
these like a
cool.
3 as we get to them. They're not like mind blowing, but like I'd play these.
That's pretty good.
Not bad, not
Yeah.
bad.
You know.
2-1 Joseph, 2k to level 3s, and you can rest this. Check top 2 cards of your opponent's deck and put them back on top in any order.
This can let you cheat with the 2-1 whenever you want.
True, more cheating. Now you can confirm
Not
your
good.
deck and confirm your opponent's deck.
This is
I
a
don't think I'm
flavor.
playing this card. It is a free act. Ha ha ha.
I said it's flavor, but yeah.
Yeah, but this one pumps 2k to your 1-0. This
Oh
one
wait, no,
is-
the
yeah.
act. Look, the act is summoning the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the hand it becomes the hand of stock.
It procs. It procs.
Wait,
the
no, but you
mana.
get a playable body though, so it's not. It's
I know,
net
I'm
neutral.
kidding. It's a fucking Joe
But,
Don,
but
bro.
this makes your 1-0 opponent a 7-5.
Oh
That's
wait,
so
this
cool,
that,
dude.
okay. That Kakyoin can actually make your Polnareff level 1 like kill things
10k.
later into the game too. Yeah. I'm giving. Wait, go back to Joseph. I'm giving him like a 2. He's fine. It's like you just played as like a level 3 assist.
Oh, it's lost.
And level standby you could like maybe.
Oh,
justify.
standby is
I don't know if there's
maybe reasonable in.
I don't know if there's better back rows or whatnot to be playing, but like rearrange top 2 and standby always kind of.
It's top 2 your
Top
opponent's
two
deck,
opponent's deck.
not your deck.
Oh,
Yeah, so you don't get the
I wasn't
bigger
listening.
knowledge.
Okay, maybe you won't play this card then. Never mind.
This guy never listens to me.
I don't.
All
I'll
right,
figure out a lot.
2-1 Jotaro. When it's placed on stage from hand, choose up to 2 of your characters. This turn, gain the following ability. When this is reversed, if the battle opponent's level is higher than your opponent's level, you may reverse that character. So you get a double JC with 1 card.
Double
What kind
Adachi.
Double
I mean.
double Adachi.
Wait.
Double
that's
Adachi,
kinda
my bad, not
cool.
JC.
You
This
can't
is like
Adachi Luna. Dab 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 dab.
So you
Can't
can
dodge
change
it,
your
yeah.
your Vanilla Isis into Adachi.
no, no, stop.
And then you can maybe
Oh,
take it with
really
Vanilla Ice.
cool. You can make him a memory Adachi. Oh, wait.
Oh, that's broken.
Wait, you can also make John Gallier.
I don't know
A
what card that
stock
is.
You'll see him eventually. He's a level 0 stalker, like stock kicker.
Oh, okay.
So that-
Oh,
he
like
becomes
like
a
Hakuro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
This card's like maybe good. I give this card a 2 because I don't know what we're bombing right now.
So do we get Vanilla Ice?
No, I don't know. I know who we're giving it to. I don't know what we're bombing. Like, what are we
No.
removing?
Honestly,
Nobody plays Kanata.
Bro, I'm telling you, all these supports for Vanilla Ice, making like looking better
Oh,
than one.
True.
Vanilla Ice
Vanilla-
Turbo.
Vanilla Ice
Dude,
support is so OP.
It's like playing Boojins and Weiss.
All right, we got 2-1 green.
He gets a 3.
Yeah,
First hit.
we already talked about this ad nauseum.
You can't send Miran because
You
she's
can't.
not
It's
a.
level 2.
Yeah, it's a Adachi. It has to kill the thing at level, and it's a level 2 Adachi. It's not level 1. This card's a 3. Good. All right, Polnareff.
All right, 2-1 Polnareff. If you have the
Garbage.
0-0 Abdul and the 1-0 game memory, this gets plus 3500
No, you're
power
not.
plus 1 soul.
You're not doing
So it's
this.
a 2-1, 3, 10-5 with 2 souls.
1.
It's flavor.
1. It is cool. It's good flavor.
His
It's a
friends
1.
make him stronger.
Yeah.
All right, we got 2-2 Abdul, Magician's Red. During your turn, if all your characters are stand user and stand, this gets plus 6k power, so it's 13k on your turn. And when this is reversed, you can discard a stand user or stand character and send its memory. If you do, and start your next draw phase, choose one copy of this card in your memory and place it on the stage in any slot.
The fucking Angel Beats card.
This is an Angel Beats card.
Yeah, but this is a 13k beater, not a 10k wall.
Wow.
Being really big is kind of cool.
It is cool. We love Nino, right?
On turn power, good.
Remember, you can stand
It's
this.
basically.
With a
this
level
card's
0
basically
combo,
Nino,
with a
isn't
level
it?
0 combo, you can stand it too.
This is literally just Nino.
Yeah, it's
No,
literally just-
technically, if he loses the lane though during your turn, you can defensively encore him and you will get him back
Yep.
Oh,
on your turn.
that's cool.
Yeah, if your opponent like somehow counters over it, like how they like.
I don't know
how-
what deck you're playing this card in though, but it's like.
In the
It
standby
is
deck,
there,
play 4 of it, by
standby.
the way.
Oh, did you play this card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you played
This is
4
like your
of it.
best
If this
two
is like-
target.
If this is the best 2/2, it's fine, because it's just Nino. I give this like a 2.
Blowing up actually also pretty good for Made in Heaven, as we'll get to, because if he loses, he does still come back.
Oh,
Yo,
true.
that is pretty sick, actually.
But you don't
That's
have a
pretty
hand
sick.
for that shit because your main heaven costs
Uh,
Oh, you could very reasonably have the hand for that.
Okay,
all
shut
right.
the fuck up.
Because
Alright.
if you can keep this card playing through the game, right, it's like fine.
Alright, 3-2 Jotaro.
What?
During your turn, for each other stand user or
Jotaro.
stand characters, this gets plus 1k power. So this card
Oh,
can
I'll
be 13k with full board. And when it's placed on stage from
Kevin wrote this
hand,
card wrong.
you may heal one. When this is
Kevin
placed
did.
on stage from hand, you may heal one.
Yeah.
At the start of your attack phase,
Kevin
you
baited
can pay one, sack the standby CX from your climax area. If you do, stand this, and until the end of your opponent's next turn, this gains the following ability. Continuous, this cannot be reversed.
Was the standby deck playing this?
No. They were
The-
playing
the
it. The best
Rinter
part of this
one?
card is
No.
its standby.
Huh?
The Rinter
The best
World,
part of this card is that it has a standby as a climax.
Okay, they were just playing like the standby trigger,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's
You don't
not
play
like-
this card. It's not bad.
It's
I
not
don't think.
terrible. One card,
This
Henty
is-
Dio tech. Yeah.
Jotaro does
True.
in fact beat Dio.
Oh shit, that is the flavor, huh? That's so cringe.
It is gigantic. I like the art on the climax. It's like the stand
Yeah,
proud opening.
The finger point.
It's like a 2. It's like fine. I've seen
Damn.
worse cards than this. It'd be cooler if it did something on play from waiting room. Maybe healing, for example.
The pre-Kane version of this is cooler.
What's
Yeah.
the pre-Kane one again?
If it, it's just big. It's this card, but it's really big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Alright, 3-2 Kakyoin and Green. If you have 2 more other
Wow.
stand users or stand characters, this gets plus 2k power, so it's 11k cross-turn. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can heal 1. And when it's taxed, you may discard 2. If you do, send the bottom 4 cards of your opponent's deck to waiting room, deal X damage to your opponent. S is equal to the number of climaxes sent to waiting room by this effect. So the dish 2 Icy Tail.
It's a 11k icy tail healer. Seems okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a decent off finisher. It doesn't really work with Jotaro. It doesn't really work with Dio.
No,
I don't think it works with Maiden Heaven either.
they played it.
Did
For what
they?
that's worth. Yeah, I think it's
Well,
meant to be
you
like
can-
a card
You can stand
play.
by it out, right? And then just start burning
Yeah.
them early. Sure. Okay. You
Well,
know what?
I think it's like, I think the logic is more like you can use this along with your turn with Made in Heaven, push damage, restand, and then you just take your next turn. And
It's
you,
like a
you,
2.
you pushed more damage
sure
with
it's
your
a good
hand.
2.
Yeah.
Fine. It's
The
good.
card's okay.
Heals. I wish
Yeah,
it wasn't.
I
Pikachu.
actually I prefer that it was. I liked it as a healer. It was they JP player that posted his Jojo list.
We'll talk about
Mr.
this when we get to
Rintaro.
Maiden Heaven.
Mr. Rintaro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rintaro.
Mr. Rintaro. He posted a list that I think looked initially it looks pretty good. I think for what if you wanted to play like a Jojo.
And I'm not a
deck
big
with,
fan of
Maiden
his
Heaven.
initial lists usually.
No, I don't. I'm usually
This
not
one's
either.
cool.
But that one looks fine. I think I'm biased because it's playing the card I want to be playing.
All right, next spot 3-2 Iggy and the Fool. If this is in the front row, all your stand user and stand character gets plus 1500 power, so it's a gold 15 in the front row.
Good
When it's
Iggy card?
attacks, you may pay 2, discard 2. If you do, deal 2. And it's a hand core for stand user, stand characters.
It's a good Iggy card.
Good
You can stand by. You can play this or stand by it out during your Maiden Heaven turn, and you have an extra thing to do on your next turn.
Oh, the nice thing about standby, it's like standby, 2 choices that you get to. If you can't win lane, you can at least standby up cards over, and still have more attackers next turn.
True.
I think this card's really good. This is like a 3. This is a sick off finisher.
That's quite good. I like this. I really like this card as hand encore. I like that a lot.
Alright, next we have 3-2 Jotaro and Star Platinum. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can sack one of your stand user stand characters. If you do, heal stock. And at the start of your climax phase, if you have the door CX in your climax area and you have no other characters in your front row, so this is by himself in the front row, this turn just gets plus 11k power and the following ability. Auto. At the end of this card's attack, you can discard 2 copies of this and discard 4 cards on top of that. If you do, deal 1 damage to your opponent 7 times and deal 7 damage to your opponent 1 time.
The thing, it's the
Yeah, he does a bunch of little punches and then a big punch.
It's kind of like the key card, right? It's like a closest thing you can relate this to is the Misuzu from Key.
This is 8 instances, while Misuzu was only 7 instances.
Yeah, but this is
Her numbers
this is
were
also
better.
this is also only 14 damage, where Misuzu is 28 damage. So you know.
Is that correct?
You do have
7
Fumio.
factorial?
Like, so you do have decompression.
What?
Is 7 factorial 28?
It's not. No, it's not 7 factorial. He just keeps calling it. Carmen keeps calling it 7 factorial, but it's technically not 7 factorial, right? Because 7 factorial is 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 times 7.
It's not factorial. I don't know why I was thinking factorial.
Well, because Carmen keeps calling it 7 factorial every time he mentions the card. That's why. But yes. Anyhow, continue on. Sorry, Paru. You had a thought.
I think this card's really cool. It sets up for its own condition. If only it cantrips instead of healing. Whatever. You do have decompression to go with this. There's a blue Fumio. If the first 3 from this card sticks, I think your opponent is probably doomed.
There's Sven.
But like if you cancel at 3-0, you're probably gonna cancel at least one more time, and you're definitely gonna cancel the 7.
Then you watch 6 climaxes get pinged off, and then you're like, oh fuck.
And then you hit the 7, and you're like, I'm so good at this game. I think this card also has sick art, for what it's worth.
Oh, it does.
So
It's so
I like
cool.
I like colorful things like that. It makes my brain happy.
You start staring at it in your hand, and you're like, it's so pretty.
It doesn't have the weakness that Dio has, or like, you know, if this isn't, you can't like counter this card, right? Unless you literally money
Everything?
counter him,
Money
but he
counter.
can just, yeah.
If
Remember,
they somehow
My
able
brother,
to,
he has 22. He has 22,000 power before.
yeah, if they can somehow
this
memory kick this, we'll be
Aki?
22k.
Aki Rose,
If you
she's
somehow
20K,
memory kick,
huh?
I mean,
he's 18k by herself. If you have
Okay.
1 card in hand.
yeah, but
One
memory,
less card.
Well-
memory kick counter is only
You're gonna
21k.
be playing back
Yeah,
row
but you're
too,
standby,
right?
bro. You're like,
Okay, but
You're both
you're
playing
both
back.
stroking each
But
other off.
how you gonna discard your entire hand, dude?
She has an
How you
effect that
gonna-
has ditch 3, shoot a thing.
Fuck you.
Whatever, this card's sick. I'm giving it a 5. Hit that
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, it's
horn,
fine.
Kevin.
Let's go! It's the
This
five!
This is absolutely a card that you buy these stats for.
Yeah, it's funny. I love this card. It
Yeah.
seems really fun to play.
Yeah.
Okay, but how do you hit hand?
What do you mean? You're playing
Use
doors.
the 0.
Sure,
Yeah,
What do you mean?
just-
How do
just
you have
smash your
hand?
brainstorm. Smash
How
your
much hand
brainstorm.
do you need of total? Again,
6.
you need
Eight,
you need
you need
8 hand.
you need
Start
eight
of your
hand.
turn, you need 8. But you get to brainstorm all you want.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
get,
There's like there's no limit to your stock. Like you only need 2
your limit
stocks
is
to
your
do
limit is
this.
2. Yeah.
If only he was a Marin on play.
Technically, you need less than 2. You need to start with 2, but you can still spend down the extra 1
Yeah,
because he gives you
you
back
don't
a stock
need
too.
any stock at all for this. I honestly, I wish it was just on play search or on play salvage, dude. Abdul, JC, something back to turn before, so you start with 8 hard hand. Yeah, Abdul's probably good with this. Like
I don't
any
have to
like
worry about
any stock to hand card is really good.
Any stock plus. Good.
Only thing you have to really worry about is if they do the thing that some people try to do to key, and they keep you with a full board on your last turn. And then your turn you go to 3, because then you can't.
That's
close
why
the
you
whole
that's why you
board
play
off.
with JC.
Yeah, what would you do here?
That's why you play with JC then.
You pray to God
You'd
the
have-
JC's on your board.
You'd have to like. Well, I mean, maybe
Your play would it'd have to be some fucking garbage line of play a Jotaro over a card, sack a card, play Jotaro, sack Jotaro.
Oh, you
And
can
then
always
play
play
the
the 0 level.
sack.
levels-
Oh no,
yeah,
you can put a 0.
can play
You have the good. You have the 0. You just start playing the 0 over your dudes in the front row, and you just sack them off. That's fine too. That works, assuming you have that card in your hand.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
There's ways. There's ways. You have a card that removes itself, so you have something.
It's better than
Yeah.
what he has.
Okay. I'm not worried about it.
Because
Because that level's
he,
good.
he has
He
triple
literally
front row.
has- What?
If
Kevin,
you-
Key literally has a card in memory that says pay 1, sack a dude.
No, I've
Salvage one.
seen it happen before though. He's like if they get
I
triple,
mean, it can happen.
If they have triple cards,
It can definitely happen.
If you crash them triple time and they have a full board, it's hard for them.
Yes. Okay. Key versus key, it can definitely happen, but they do also have more than enough outs to do it as well. So. Yeah. Anyhow, card sick though. Card
Yeah,
super duper
I
sick.
love this card.
All right,
It's time for Stone Ocean.
No.
Oh no, we got one more.
through 2 opponent
Maybe
ref.
if
If
you
you have two less CXs in your wing room, this gets -1 level in hand. If you don't have another stand user or stand character, there's no stand during your next stand phase, so it's 11k. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you, choose one stand user or stand character from your clock. You may put it to the bottom of your deck.
This is probably pretty fine, right? Like realistically.
card. Yeah, it's like
If
just like a
you do not
generic
want to
early
run
play
yellow for Dio,
Well, Dio also has a. They both kind of have like crappy conditions that you can fail, but this card's good. Yeah, if you're in red, you probably just play this. That's like some amount.
both 11ks.
The do not stand conditions also just like fake though. So.
That is totally fake.
All right, what would you rate this?
Oh, sorry. It's like a 4. It's just like
Yeah,
a good
fine,
early play heal.
Just pick it up. Might as well.
Yeah. All
And
these
then-
cards are gonna be dirt cheap.
All right,
anyways,
here we
right?
go.
Yo.
Card destruction.
Card
One event.
destruction.
Discard your entire hand. Draw X cards. X is equal to the number of cards discarded +1.
Like
If
card
you
destruction.
didn't
It's,
like
like, really
the Gamba
funny.
enough, you can build a full Gamba deck
Why would you ever play this card though?
because you want to play the full
Draw
Gamba
power.
deck.
How do you
play-
ever find slots for this card in your deck?
You
cut
play
a card and you put it in.
you just Gamba.
You just say
There's-
this card.
It's a
Is this
mill
card better
7.
than hand destruction? Hell no.
It's a mill 7, dude. Maybe that's enough. Now it's a 1. I'm not playing
Yeah.
this shit. It's really funny though. I like it, but I'm not playing it.
Unironically, if this is a 1-0, I would try.
Oh, you're ready
Sure.
for the next best card.
Yeah.
In case you have 10 hand on your Jotaro finisher turn, you can play this 3/6 of it. Or you need 11 hand.
Oh shit.
3/6, you may pay cost by discarding 2 cards. If you do, deal 4 damage to your opponent twice.
This card is a massive spoiler. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro, JoJo's is so old now.
I mean, okay, the memory package already kind of gave it away, right?
Well, it didn't spoil the Kakuin, but
oh,
Yeah, how come the
Yeah.
cards in memory doesn't get like the effect where you can reduce?
the
its
existence of Golden Wind. You know that Polnareff is getting out of there, all right.
Yeah, well, it should have had the
Yeah.
effect where if you had the 0/0 Iggy and the whatever the Kakyoin and an Iggy, This gets
You need Abdul.
you don't need to discard too.
Yeah, it's Abdul and Iggy.
Yeah, it should have made it so you don't have to discard too if you had the condition.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
They're pretty sick.
It's definitely not. Dude, why can't it just have been a better number than 4s? Your opponent's gonna cancel 4s.
I've seen a 4-stick when the whole line once played.
It's like a 2,
But
dude. It's like a 2.
then the opponent
Whatever.
canceled 3 1s off the top.
Whatever, man. It's like a 2. Just get it over with. You can play it. I wouldn't call you stupid, but I'd look at you kind of fucking funny.
Alright, and that's it for Stardust Crusaders. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Hell
I
yeah.
need to blow my nose.
Bathroom too.
Keep chat entertained. Talk about flavors and shit. I don't know.
Hi, chat. Bunch of Jojo watching freaks. I'm just kidding. I like. Wait, chat. Look what I can do. Look, I'm menacing now. Isn't that cool? This must be the work of an enemy stand. I'm really glad we have another set to go through, because if it was just one of these 2 sets, we would be pretty doomed. Oh goodness, yeah. I don't think we're doomed though. I think that like there's something here between like the 2 sets. Maybe even incorporating weird shit from Golden Wind. You can play the bullets package. I don't think it's good, but you can play it. Yeah, so like bullets is good, like well playable. Bushirati level 3 early play is pretty okay. Prosciutto is pretty good if you're playing anything that needs to win board. There has to be a way to abuse the arrow. I don't remember what the arrow does, but I'm gonna look it up. I'm assuming that this is like it summons something off the top of your deck, right? It's one of those kinds of things. Oh no, I don't even know where to find card effects for Jojo. Oh, Strictly Broken TCG, of course, where I look at all of my English cards. Let's see, let's just look through Golden Wind real quick, see if there's anything cool here. The
What the fuck? This chasing guy's not back yet? What's this event?
He's not.
Arrow of Hope. Choose one character and place a stock if you retalk card your deck. If you reveal the card has one or more trait in common, place that character in stock. Oh wait, the character placed in stock.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, this is the Overlord event.
There's probably something good you can summon off of this.
Huh? MIH.
Yeah, you can summon MIH. Do we
Yes.
have a shuffle back? I don't remember.
No, not that I remember.
Oh.
There could be, but I don't remember it. If we did.
You can technically play the entire Pesci and Prosciutto finisher package in the new deck. I'm not saying that's like any good, but you could play it.
I think I'd rather play the Jolene finisher.
Yeah, the Jolene's like a better normal finisher.
Oh, Jolene is pretty expensive too for what she does. Is there a way to make a Baccio and Moody Blue work? Moody Blue.
Maybe.
I remember that card was decent.
It's
Well, I
just like
thought
a
the
super
car was
cheap
decent.
restand.
Yeah. Sorry, my phone. I keep it charged on my computer all the time. It's just a habit. Even though my phone's like full battery right now, it's just a habit. I always just plug it in when I'm on a PC. Alright, what are your thoughts of Stardust Crusader so far? Remember, those are the only red cards in this set, because Stone Ocean will not have any yellow. I mean, it will not have any red cards. It'll only have yellow.
I think
blue.
red has enough to like be a good color.
It has...
Yellow is suffering so far. Like, it has like good cards, but like it's missing a lot.
Well, have more support here.
There's a lot of good yellow stuff in Stone Ocean.
Yeah, I remember that correctly. I think the first card we'll see is a pretty good one. Card day comes out in 20 minutes. Fuck. And I wake up like early again tomorrow. Oh, that's why I feel sick. I woke
mean,
up
yeah,
early today.
Abakia is probably fine. It's literally just what, pay one, ditch one, restand. That's all it does.
Super efficient. What was it again? Was it just discard 1, 7?
It's discard one, put the top card of your stock on top of your deck, and put this into waiting room, and then you summon the Moody Blues from waiting room.
He comes a stock.
And then Moody Blues is just
I know
like,
you call him on a book or something. Was it
yeah, I don't
Stock?
know what it calls on. I hope it's not Stock Soul. Restand on Stock Soul is pretty rough.
The only problem Moody Blue is like it uses a lot of slots for okay finisher at best.
Yeah, it looks like it's on book, which is
Oh, it's basically a pay one ditch one finisher though.
Oh, Under the Falling Sky. That's not the card I was looking at. No, it's not. Oh no, dude, it's fucking Stock Soul.
Oh, yikes!
At least the finisher itself is free then.
Well, besides
Like,
the
you don't need
six stock, you need to play it.
Right. But restanding? Okay, and because it keeps stacking the same trigger on top of your deck, you can get like stuck in like an infinite loop of triggering 2 souls.
It's end of attack, right? Not start of attack.
Right.
Oh yeah, so you can't even like choose your trigger with the stock soul. You just have to mercy whatever top of your deck.
Yep. The Narantia level 3 is pretty good from Golden Wind. The one that's on play, it's just on play Ronko.
What's wrong, again?
Mill 5, burn X times the number of climaxes you mill.
Oh. That's pretty good. Like, obviously you can play that with Jojo finisher if you have extra hand.
Yeah.
You probably like on play salvage too, or plus somehow. While being finisher.
Yeah, Jotaro needs like some efficient plussing.
The set doesn't have any like.
And beard.
Yeah,
I mean, Jojo didn't compress enough before, but it still played it. Hi, Jason.
How are you?
Are you
Talking
ready?
about Golden Wind cards that are playable outside of
never
Golden
ready.
Wind. Yeah, let's go.
Mm-mm.
Alright. Starting off with 00WS.
Wow.
This is gonna be easy now.
Nice.
When it's placed on stage from hand, choose one of your opponent's characters and one of his traits, send all markers underneath that character to waiting room, and this turn that character loses that trait. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you may discard one card. If you do, reveal the top card of your deck, and then choose one level X or lower. Stand user, stand character from your waiting room, add the hand. X is equal to the level of the card revealed. So it is a Rico. that trait and marker wipes one character.
Alright,
That's
so
pretty
this is
cool.
White Snake, by the way, not WS.
No, it's
Yeah.
WS.
No, it's Weiss Schwarz.
Yeah, it's Weiss Schwarz.
Weiss Schwarz.
He
Yeah.
is
Oh, this
the
card's
Weiss
a slap.
Schwarz.
I think. Yeah.
This card's a slapper, right, Jason?
This card's
Rico
Yeah,
a
this
slapper.
card's sick.
Appreciator.
The Rico Appreciator.
Yeah.
I love Rico's. What?
Like Rico, it's like a
Slap
4-up.
like
and
now,
then
guys.
you run as a 4-up, and then now you have a randomly hate card against a lot of decks.
Yeah,
the
I do like
after
random
Kurama
hate.
trade's like so good.
Getting rid of markers too is like just like funny. It's just like a
It's really
haha.
obnoxious.
You lose your stand.
Is the
Uh-huh.
Hinology counter.
Card gets like a 4. Oh, this
Oh my
card's
God,
hilarious
Rico's
in
unplayable.
Xenology.
Wow, that's really funny.
Huh. It dicks on Vivid Strike too. In case you're playing
And
in
by-
you
and
find
then that
yourself
means
in
it dicks on-
2017.
Well, review is as a.
You hit
So-
back rows too, right? So you like stuff like I don't know. Devil Survivor 2.
Satan, yeah. From Devil
text
Survivor.
proof. That card text proof, isn't it?
Oh, is he? Oh, fuck, so is
Was he
Futuro.
text proof?
No,
Futuro
I
is
don't
also
think so,
hexproof.
man. Futuro
Futuro is
is
definitely
hexproof,
hex
though.
proof.
Futuro's
Yeah.
actually, I know that. I was gonna say
Pretty sure
Futuro's the
Futuro
first thing in my
is,
mind,
like,
but he was
better
hexproof.
Lucifer.
What was it, Lucifer? It was it's Hibiki. He turns into Lucifer.
Whatever. It's
But yeah,
the
that's
same
a
guy.
really good card.
Yeah, this card it's a slapper.
same
And I like
guy?
White Snake.
That's fucked up.
Ah, Weiss Schwarz.
What?
They're not. Hibiki and Lucifer are not the same guy.
It's whatever, man.
Fuck you. No.
Oh,
Alright,
this card's
0-0 Viviano
That was
W
cool,
and PW. If a
Oh my
climax is
God, I hate
if
this
a
so
climax of a choice trigger is in your climax area, this card in any area gets shot trigger. Act, you can send this to the bottom of your deck.
Not next
Choose
to it.
one of your stand user or stand character. This turn gets plus 3,500 power, so it helps you pump your deal. What does PW stand for? Password.
It stands for Planet Waves.
That sounds stupid. Everyone knows
Say,
password.
the Bob Dylan album.
Oh, Bob Dylan.
He doesn't know
is
who
a
Bob
good singer,
Dylan
though.
is, dude.
I know who Bob Dylan is.
Oh, that's true. I forgot Kevin.
I have a friend who like, enjoys it. He's a Bob Dylan enjoyer. I am not a Bob Dylan enjoyer.
my dad's like favorite person on earth is Bob Dylan.
Oh, I'm sorry for you.
Okay, so we talked about this card, right?
Oh my
This card's
God.
sick.
that's
Especially
good.
like this card is nuts if you play Made in Heaven or Dio. Especially if you play the Poochie level 1, because that card lets you choose your trigger. Lots of power. That is like an insane amount of power to give too. So like power is definitely not Dio's problem. It's like weird
Oh well, that's an
anti-damage
egg one.
shit. Whatever. Who cares? All that
Not
means is that
funny,
you're
Kevin.
guaranteeing that you're resolving it.
You're like so
Um,
not funny.
I'm gonna give this card like a 3. I think it's
Understandable.
super sick.
Worth testing.
Yeah, this makes like the choice finishers like a lot danker.
Well, you mailed out to
Choice
small
trick
deck.
shot trigger is like really good when you're not giving up plussing cards to do it.
And shot trigger is probably nice when you can know where it's gonna be in your deck.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, Zozo, the green baby. How come this one's not abbreviated? When it's placed
I
on
don't think
stage
it's-
from your hand, you can discard one card. If you do, search your deck for up to 1/1 Enrico P. Show it to your opponent at the hand and shuffle your deck afterwards. Act, rest this. Choose one of your stand user or stand character. This turn gets plus 1,500 power. There's your act.
Whoa.
Enabler.
Oh, we found our act card, and I think that the
Ooh.
I think this whole like Poochie package is actually pretty good.
Who's Poochie? I only know Enrico P.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, Enrico. The Enrico package is actually pretty good. We found our act for Polnareff, and it puts him to 7k, so that's sick.
Mm-hmm. I think this is
Um,
also pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, this card's
Yeah.
pretty sick.
We like.
I'm gonna rate all cards in the package as a 4, just because I think that
4.
like the package itself is pretty good.
Damn.
Why does my boy Enrico have 0 soul?
0/0.
Oh
Oh my god, I didn't
Enrico
even
P.
notice that.
It's a pay 1 tap cell 5 card brainstorm, but it only hoits choice trigger into choice 3.
Wait!
Choice.
Haha, minor text,
Choice.
minor speech error. You have failed, Kevin.
We
That's
love when
fair.
Kevin makes errors.
I'm yourself.
This card's sick.
You can loop
It-
Planet Wave with the Jotaro replay.
The 5-card
What?
check 3 brainstorm for choice triggers.
Wait, what do you mean you can loop Planet Wave Jotaro replay?
Jotaro doesn't
I don't
have
know.
a replay.
Chad's stupid.
Oh
Okay.
wait, he's talking about that replay.
The bet your soul thing. He does.
He's just making things up.
So if you have
This card's
one,
sick. If you're playing 8 choice, which I've already told you is good, then this card is really good.
Are you dumb? Maybe.
Yeah, perhaps. This is like a 3.
So if you use 2
I love
Planet
checking
Waves and then mill down 2-card deck, you can Jotaro, grab Planet Wave, play Planet Wave, put bottom of deck and play another Jotaro. Nut plus. So you go -1 after you +1.
Pay one.
Alright, continue on.
I mean,
What do
you
you
can
give
use
this?
like pump. You can use like loop a pump.
You giving this a 3?
Pump 35.
What do you give this?
I said a 3 already. You weren't listening.
I wasn't. I was talking about Chad's
3
dumb
for
idea.
She was really
Check
involved in
brainstorm.
this. So wait, what's the flavor in this? I don't understand.
I don't either, actually.
Alright, 0-0 and
Alright,
Rico
so Lemon
B.
Pledge, you have to tell us why it's flavorful.
When this is placed on stage from hand, you may discard one stand user or stand character. If you do, set your deck for up to one of the 3 dimwits, show it to your opponent, add it to hand, and shuffle your deck
They're
afterwards.
not dimwits. It's Donatello, Ungalo, and Raikiel. Thank you. He counts them when he's
It's
stressed.
UW and SH.
Right. Oh, okay. I get it. That's funny.
What are your thoughts on this, sir?
I'm not playing this card, but I think the one in the middle is actually pretty okay.
Ungalo? Yeah.
Yeah. God, he's ugly as fuck, though. Everyone in JoJo's like either like super attractive or ugly as fuck.
What the fuck?
Sounds like JoJo's.
I'd smash Poochie.
Alright, what do you give this, though?
This card's like a 1. I'm not
Uno
playing this.
mas.
Uno mas.
Uno mas. But it's still just the Ungalo, and you said you like the Ungalo.
It's like a 1.5.
It's like your 8 copies of Ungalo.
I'm not playing 8 copies of fucking Vanilla Azusa.
And 0-0
this
Donatello versus NUW. Donatello, isn't that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
Yes.
Yeah,
Donatello
yeah.
is a Ninja Turtle. Thank you.
Alright, continue. During your turn, all your other stand user or stand character gets plus 500 power. So it's a global 5 on your turn. And when your other character is sent from stage to waiting room, if this is in your back row, you may sack this. If you do, return that character to the stage in its former slot rested. It's a field encore.
Wait, it's kind of funny that they nerfed this character's like stand name when it's just Underworld, which is like generic enough
EW.
to be like
Underwear.
you don't need to. Sure,
I hate Kevin so much.
card's ass. Well, I guess it's fine, but like global 500's ass.
Yeah,
That's like a
Dio's
1.
DNA did make some losers. I agree. True.
Yeah,
true.
Jorno's fucking sick.
Jorno is sick.
Alright. 1.
1, dude. I'm not playing this garbage.
Underwear's being ass. Makes sense. Alright, 0-0 Kenzo and Dr. Doctor.
Dr. Dre.
Is it actually
Dr.
Dr. Dre? Dr. Doctor.
I think it's Dr. Dre.
I'm pretty sure it's Dr. Doctor.
It's Dr. Doctor.
When it's placed on stage
No,
from
but
hand.
it's Dragon Dream is the stand. But Dr.
Oh.
Doctor.
I prefer
Dr. Dre is way funnier.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre would be way funnier.
When this is placed, dude, you could have just kept it Dr. Dre. I would have believed you. When it's placed on stage from hand, look at top 3 cards of your deck, put them back on top in the same order. Then your opponent looks top 3 cards of their deck and put them back on top in the same order. Then when it's attacks, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is a stand user or stand character, this turn this gets plus 1 soul.
It's because his stand benefits everyone.
Yeah,
Everyone
that's
can use
cringe.
Is he
Yeah,
holding like the dragon from
ass.
Dragon Ball Z that grants you any
No,
wish?
he's
No,
holding the
that's-
stand, dude.
That's Dream Dragon or Dragon Dream.
Huh? That's not
Yeah,
Should have
we
been
don't
Dragon
like-
Force.
We don't like cards that give our opponents agency. That shit's cringe.
Yeah, agreed. I don't want my opponent to do good thing. I want to do good thing only.
Was Dr. Dre around when Stone Ocean was out?
I don't know.
Yes.
That's easily fact checkable.
I'm like
Dr. Dre.
Stone Ocean came out in what is Stone? I don't know when the Stone Ocean manga. 1999? Yeah, definitely. Dr. Dre is
99?
definitely. Yeah.
Oh,
Holy shit, Stone Ocean
Bro,
1999?
Dr. Dre's like
Jesus.
58 years old. He was definitely around in 99.
Damn.
this card's like a 1. I'm not playing this.
Man, this Stone Ocean is almost as old as I am.
Oh my god, Zoomer, we get it.
Alright.
Oh, it's Guccio!
00 Guccio.
Yo.
Continuous. All your other character gets the following 2 ability.
No, that's not what it says.
Continuous.
Read it again,
What?
please.
All your other characters get the following
It's
2
not
abilities.
all your other characters.
All
Please read it
other
again.
characters.
Oh, all of it.
other
Oh, shit.
characters get the following effect.
Selective reading.
This cannot side attack and accelerate. You can clock yourself 1 and start climbing space to gain 2/5.
That was like the
That's
whitest
really
question
funny.
imaginable. Yeah, welcome to 2 white guys and a and like a weeb talk about things.
That's really funny.
This card's sick with Dio if power was ever an issue for it.
Yeah, just clock yourself to 3/6. Oh, you can only do it once per turn.
No, you can't. Every card on your field can do it once.
Yeah.
Hell, your back row can all do it too.
Yo, that's hype.
True.
Because
Top 5? That's OP.
his stand makes everyone around him mad.
Oh, he
They
can't
start
clock it
beating
himself.
the shit out of each other.
You can only clock 4. Max
Oh,
4.
it's 4. It's 5. So your opponent gets 5, you get 4. Almost you play 2 of him.
Wow! I want to give this card something else because I think it's funny, but like it's a 1.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
but if hypothetically, if you have 3 of this on your board, you can clock 12 times.
Oh, that's a lot of power.
Alright, 0
I
0
hate
0
Yo-Yo
0 0 Y Y M.
Please, Yo-Yo Ma, please.
It's Yo-Yo Ma.
Yo Yo Ma? No, it's Y Y M. All your opponent character gains pay to encore. And when it's placed on stage from hand, if your opponent has more or less characters in their front row, choose one cost 0 or lower character in your opponent's front row. You may send it to the bottom of your opponent's deck.
I want to
Submarine.
jam this card in every deck.
3K submarine. That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's a bottom deck submarine too. It's not a shitty
Yeah.
ass like
The Rudius.
Yeah,
waiting
but
room 1.
YYM is a
opponent
stupid
still gets
name.
the thing. I hate this character. This card's so good though.
Oh yeah, Yo-Yo Ma is like insufferable.
Yeah. He also has like a Mara head, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got the PP head. I got you. Did you know that the Persona mobile game censored his head with a hat?
No way.
Yeah, they give Mara a hat to hide it.
Mara Persona mobile game. This card gets like a
It's like Persona X. I think it was called.
Persona X. Mara Persona X. This card gets like a 4. He does have a spike on the top.
Okay.
Oh, are they gonna show it? It's like yeah, the Phantom X. Persona 5 the Phantom X. That's what it's called. There's a Reddit thread about it.
Phantom X Mara. I do want to see his hat. I can't
Yeah,
find
so
it,
this-
dude. Are you sure?
I'll try to find it while we're going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Alright.
Okay. His head's a little penicular.
0 John Gallier. You cannot play
Wow,
Adventure
you said it
Backwards
right.
from hand. And when this card's battle points reversed, you may send the top card of your opponent's clock to waiting room. If you do, send that character to clock. It's a
Because you
yellow-
shoot them with a gun.
It's a-
Because he shoots them.
Crazy.
He has a gun. It's American. He's
Bang.
American as fuck. This card's really good.
But John Galli sounds like a European name.
Oh my god, shut up. This card's really
He's a
good.
pretty good card though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hawkrow is
this
a
is-
pretty cool card.
This, I don't remember what I gave Yo-Yo Ma, but this gets the same thing.
Yeah, before.
Because like I think they're both like you're sure these are like the good yellow cards.
Pretty sure the Rico we saw earlier was better.
I think I gave the Rico a 4 also.
True, you should give it a 5. Alright, 1-0 Gwes and
Oh my
GGD.
God.
I hate this guy, dude.
What? You hate me or you hate this dude?
Who won?
The character.
Hate you.
No, you.
Me? Why? What's
Keep
wrong?
reading.
Alright, when it's placed on stage from hand, reveal the top pair deck. If that card is a stand user or stand character, choose one of your opponent's front row character. This turn gets minus 6k power. And during this card's battle, when damage you take is cancelled, you may return this to hand.
Goo Goo Dolls are kind of a good band,
GGD.
by the way. Death Gun is awesome. I love the Death Gun level 1. This card's like a 2 because I don't think you play it, but I do like it a lot.
Wait, this is gonna be this is basically a 6k power pump for your deal.
We've established that power is not the issue with Dio. Dio has infinite power. What Dio needs is a card that says your other Dios cannot be targeted by card effects.
You can power down Aki Bodyguard so that your Jotaro can beat over it.
I too enjoy Death Gun. Ever see you play this? It helps Dio and
Whole Horse. Well, I'm never playing Whole Horse, so that's not an issue for me.
Sheesh. I sent you the
no, I think even if you play like fucking like Poochie level 1, you play this card because it's like a fine yellow level 1.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It might plus. I like
this card's actually pretty good for Whole Horse though.
Yeah.
This card is pretty
good.
It
is. Until it accidentally kills their card and you're like, fuck.
You know, this card actually makes Whole Horse a lot less cringe.
Alright, what would you rate this?
And it might plus. I put it up to 3. I've been convinced. I've been sold on it.
Alright, technically just a 6.5.
I sent you the Maraparu. He has a little hat.
How do you accidentally kill their card?
What?
I didn't say anything about accidentally killing their card.
You did say
no, I did.
Oh, well,
no,
Jason
I did. I said
because
well, no. Well, it's like you play the card down. It's like, oh man, I can't actually neg anything. They're all 6k or less. Cringe. And you can't get it.
Alright, next we got 1-0 S Max.
Yeah, map hard. Your opponent lies to you. They tell you the power's wrong, and they're like, oh, by the way, this was actually 6k. And you're like, oh, my bad.
Your player
it's a level 0
judge. My opponent declared.
Yeah, you fucking lied to me.
Judge.
And then your opponent plays down the accept the game state card. Alright, when it's placed on stage from hand, you may discard 1 card. If you do, choose a level 0 lower character in your waiting room, place on stage in any slot. And during your turn, when this is reversed, you may pay 1. If you do, rest this, and at the start of your next encore step, you can send this to waiting room.
I am not paying 1 to save a 1-0-35. This is 1.
But Plasma.
You can Plasma balls with this card.
Okay. Alright,
react to my model image I sent you, bitch.
1-0 Enrico P and WS. If all your characters are stand user or stand, this gets plus 2k power, so it's 6k. And at the end of this card's attack, you have the choice CXD and Climax Area, and you have 2 more other stand user or stand characters. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose up to 2 cards from among them, place on top of your deck in any order, then send the rest to the waiting room, and then reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is a stand user or stand character, add the hand. This is required to be in the front row. This card can work from the back row.
This card can work from the back row, but it's on attack, so it's the end of attack. So
yeah, end of attack. So no, it can't work from the back row.
I mean, yeah, if you can attack with it from back row.
For some reason, out of my head, I processed it as a start of encore step.
Yeah, we know, Chad. Kevin is a little special sometimes.
I do like this card though.
I like you though.
6k, which means that you can play the leave a counter with it. It mills, which is like something that none of the other level 1 combos we've seen so far actually do.
You can stack.
You can choose your trigger.
So you cancel.
You can choose your trigger. You can choose climaxes and the choice the shot trigger.
Oh, you choose the next trigger. I see.
Yeah. You can choose shot triggers.
Wow, 5.
Yeah.
Early damage.
I think he's like a 3. He's fine. It's like good for 8 choice. Because you get to actually trigger your choices.
Alright, this is the card you said was actually good. Next, we have 1-0 Ungalo. When it's placed on stage for hand, you may discard 1 card. If you do, like the top 4 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 level 1 or lower character from among them, place it on stage in any slot, and send the rest to the waiting room.
Oh, never mind. This card is not good. I misread it entirely.
But you can spawn
I think this card's pretty good. He can spawn 1/1s. He can spawn that. He can spawn the Poochie 1/1 merge thingy.
He can. I thought it was Azusa. I'm dummy.
Yeah,
no, I mean, I do think this card rates
dummy.
relatively similarly to Azusa, though. In all
You
fairness.
think so?
I mean, as long as you don't need the on-play effects. As long as you have like good zeros to use in your deck that are like generic, yeah, I think it's pretty fine.
If you play this in the standard, you can summon 1/2s.
So hypothetically, right, if you were to hypothetically play this in the hybrid standby deck, it could summon your 1/1 and it could summon your Kakuin combo, which is pretty cool. Not that you would necessarily play it, but hypothetically. Like there's like ways to get around this card and like make this card pretty decent, I think. If you so wished.
If you so
Sure.
wish.
Sure. He's like a 2
Neat.
then.
It's a neat card.
He's neat. He's new, I think, right?
Yeah,
This
summon
is
your
like a new
JC.
thing.
Yeah.
I like when things are
Summon your
new.
JC. Or you can bounce them back to your hand.
Do it again.
Alright.
Oh my god.
1/1 Raikyo and SH.
Plasma.
When a climax is placed in your climax area, choose one of your characters. This turn gets plus 2k power, and then when act, choose one of your opponent's normal character. This turn gets minus 3k power by resting this. Another act enabler for your.
This card's
your
pretty sick.
Polnareff.
I like
That's
this.
alright, actually, yeah. Oh, with
Make
Polnareff,
cares a lot.
Polnareff is killing anything, dude.
Bang.
Yeah, this basically is like a 5k power. Effectively makes your Polnareff.
Split 5k power
10-5.
pump every turn.
Splittable 5k.
It's effectively a 10-5. Makes your Polnareff effectively 10-5.
This is like a literally Who character, too. I do not remember.
Who is
mean?
he?
He's
What's
Dio's
SH
illegitimate
stand
son.
for?
This guy's Dio's illegitimate son?
Yeah, it's him.
Oh,
The
the three
fucking-
guys?
The three
The dumb fuck?
three goons. Yeah. They're Dio's illegitimate sons.
Sky High.
Okay.
Sky High is stupid. I was thinking of Stronghold.
Sky High is a sick movie. What the fuck are you on about?
Sky High is a sick song from Kirby, which I'm pretty sure is what this is referencing. This card gets like a 2. Kirby.
Why is Kirby part of the enemy?
We have
What do you mean?
a gourmet race.
Gourmet Race! This would be a 6, Dan!
No, it's a Jigsaw song.
Alright,
Is
we
what it is
got
referencing.
1/1 Enrico
I don't know who
P.
Jigsaw is, but
When it's placed on stage from hand, choose up to 2/2 CM from your wave. Place them in the bottom of your deck in any order. Then Confusion with the green baby. And if you do, so you can put the green baby underneath this as a marker. And
Yeah,
search
I
your
hate
deck for
Kevin so
up
much.
to 1/2 CM. Place it on the stage on this card slot, and then put this card and all markers underneath this card underneath that 2/2 CM face up as markers in any order, and then shuffle your deck afterwards. And this has 0 souls.
all right. So what does CM stand for, Kevin? And no, it is not.
Checkmate.
It's not the wrestler. No.
Come monster.
Huh? Communicator.
Don't you know what this is, part? Did you get to this part?
I am at the point where he has this guy, but he hasn't said its name yet.
Check mark.
Okay. No.
It's something
Sea
moon,
Moon.
right?
Sea Moon.
Oh.
Sea Moon? Sounds like seaman.
Sea Moon. Sea-Moon.
It sounds like Simu.
But yes. Simu
Chairman.
Wong?
DM. Chairman.
Oh shit. We pieced it together.
I think this card's good. Like, this package is good.
Yeah, it's good.
Having a 2/2 that, like, can, like, selective plus to hand and is, like, big. And, like, can live and do it again. I like it.
Pretty neato.
I like it. Yeah,
You
yeah,
can
yeah.
cross turn.
Like I said, I'm giving this whole package a 4. Because I think
Poggers.
this is something you might actually, like, build a deck around.
You can put this down to
Works
1, right?
with-
Yeah.
It does
That's pretty
work.
cool.
It does work with Whole Horse, yeah. Because you can
Yo,
just stack
true.
you just stack everything onto the fucking Sea Moons. And you don't even lose the salvage from having a big lane. Hey, that's good. That's good.
Alright, bring on Chairman. Alright, next we have 1/1 Thunder M.
Thunder M.
It's a Stalkadachi. Stock anti-change bomb.
I would play this before I play Mariah.
Why does this guy look like he has come all over him?
He does.
Because he's a McQueen.
Lightning McQueen?
He is Thunder McQueen.
Thunder McQueen.
Lightning McQueen.
Which is what
Thunder
Lightning,
McQueen.
McQueen as in
He's
like...
Thunder McQueen's
Lightning McQueen's
little
based off of this.
autistic
thing.
cousin.
Oh, so this is like...
You can't say that.
so this is like the
Neurodivergent cousin.
the Uma Musume
Yeah, there you
horse,
go.
right? The one that Mills
Yeah,
sits.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's
Except this one wants to like go on Minecraft and jump off a cliff. So
Yo, Minecraft's pretty lit.
yeah, Minecraft's lit.
Alright, what'd you give this?
It's like a 2, right? It's just like a generic card you
Yeah.
can put in a deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Stakadachi. Not as cool as
it's this
Jotaro
one.
plus Vanilla Ice though.
Oh no, it's
Yeah,
this
it's
one.
not nearly as cool as the Jotaro.
Oh no, her name is hard to say.
Oh no,
Mirashon.
2-1 Mirashon. When this is placed on stage from hand, your opponent declares top or bottom. Then your opponent mills one. If that card is level 0 or lower, your opponent declares top. Or if that card is level 1 or higher and your opponent declares bottom, your opponent puts a top card of their stock to waiting room. If that card is level 0 or lower and your opponent declares bottom, and if that was a level 1 or higher and your opponent declares top, your opponent may put a top card of their deck into stock. You get that?
Yes. Okay. Now, say that like it's English.
All I know is that I'm the top and Jason's the
basically
bottom.
your opponent called.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Basically your opponent. So basically, what happens? Your opponent called high or low. Your opponent reveals top card deck. If they get it correct, so basically one level 1 or higher is high, and level 0 and lower are low, and your opponent declares high or low, but they say top or bottom in this case. And if they get it right, they get a stock. If they get it wrong, they pay a stock.
Wait,
I don't remember
if they
this
get it wrong. Isn't if they get it wrong, it's declare top. If it's level 0 or lower and your opponent declares top, or if
Yeah,
it's
that's
1 or higher and your opponent declares.
Yeah,
If they get it wrong.
Yeah, so if they get it wrong,
right.
they lose a
stock.
stock.
Sorry, they pay a stock.
Yeah, they pay a stock if they get it wrong.
Oh my god, this. And then it has rest 2 characters. Give all your characters +1 soul. Global soul. Pog!
Yeah. Pog.
This is like playing Gura.
Don't play this card.
But
Just
on
don't play
one
this
card.
card. If somebody
one.
plays this card, I'm gonna call a judge.
This is part of the game.
This is awful. This card is
part of it.
awful.
Bro, it's if you did what I explained it, like
One,
the high or low
move.
thing.
Move on. I'm hungry.
I'm gonna call a judge if somebody plays this. I'm not dealing with this card.
What do you mean? What the fuck? It's
back.
pretty easy.
No, I refuse.
All right. It's gonna be part of my Jojo Gamba deck.
You're not making a
2-1
secret combo deck. Don't lie to my
Mucha,
face.
Mueller, and JHL.
Jailhouse lock.
Oh, I was
Rock.
thinking about Jennifer Lopez,
Let's
but I couldn't figure out
go!
what the H stands for. When it's placed on stage from hand, your opponent has 4 more memory. Your opponent chooses 3 cards from the memory, send other cards from the memory to waiting room. Icy Tail support. Vanilla Ice support. And then you can pay 2, rest this.
God bless.
Choose one of your opponent's character, return in hand.
I'm not playing this. It's a 1.
Vanilla Ice. The Vanilla Ice support.
Vanilla Ice support.
Ice,
No.
baby.
No,
No, we're not
Alright.
playing the vanilla.
All right,
Ice support.
Kevin. Jailhouse Rock is sung by. Okay, I'm not asking you.
Oh,
Jailhouse Rock is sung by Jailhouse.
We're probably wrong, right?
You didn't even hear it. No, it is Elvis Presley.
Oh,
Elvis.
okay.
Stupid.
I don't even know the song. I just guessed.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
I don't know. Song either.
Jailhouse
it sounded
Rock?
like so. It
Why
sounded
is
like a song.
Why is it
Elvis
Jailhouse
wrote.
Rock but JHL?
Because they're Japanese. They don't know what L's are.
That's racist.
It's true.
Jason's like, don't worry. Par is really PC. This one will go smoothly.
All right, 2-1 Lang Wrangler and
Yeah, we're-
JJF. Is JJF like JFK? It's level assist.
What?
When it's placed on
What?
stage from hand, you may discard a climax. If you do, choose one of your opponent's characters. Send it to
JJF.
memory at the start of
It's
your
JJF.
Start your encore step.
boy-
your
my boy Lang
opponent
Wrangler.
plays that character in memory on stage. in
It's
any
Jumpin' Jack
slot.
Flash.
So this
Okay,
is
yeah.
like your if you really need removal for Dio and you can't clear something, you can just remove it.
Mm-hmm.
No, this card sucks.
Very cool. All right, Kevin.
One.
Who sings Jumpin' Jack Flash?
The Hot Red Chili Peppers.
That was the guess, at least.
Few years too late,
What?
but
Chili Peppers
Red Hot
had
Chili Peppers?
too late? Oh, too late.
They're a bit late for that. Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
Yes,
It is Rolling
Rolling
Stones.
Stones.
But
Close enough.
nice try. Nice try.
I would have
Yeah,
accepted
pretty
Mick
close,
Jagger if you said Mick Jagger.
All right,
Who
2-1
that is.
WS Weiss Schwarz. For each
At
other
least I know
back
who
row
Mick
stand
Jagger is.
user
There was
or
a fucking
stand
song
character.
about him.
This gets plus 2/5.
That
2500
moves
power.
like Jagger. I love Maroon 5.
I love Maroon 5.
You have the moves like Jagger, Kevin.
Dude, I listen to that song quite often.
Oh my
believe it.
god!
All right,
You know who
continuous.
Jagger is, though. You know whose moves he got.
I don't. Continues for each of your back row stand user or stand character. This gets plus 2,500 power, so you double back row. He's a 10-5. And when a choice 6 is placed in your climax area, if this is in your front row, until the end of your opponent's next turn, this gets plus 1k power and opponent ability. Continues. All your opponent's characters in all zones loses their card names and cannot gain card names.
Oh, it's like that one Dal card, right?
No,
This
it's
is
like
a
the
really
freaking
cool
card.
card. It's freaking a level 1 event.
No, but it's they lose their name. Was the pre-game level 1? The pre-game level 1 event's on the
Yeah.
field, isn't it?
This is the
No, that one's
Aqua
also
counter.
all
This is the Aqua
characters.
counter.
Oh, it's the Aqua counter. That's what it is. It's wait, was Kaiser in all zones? I thought Kaiser was field. Really?
I'm pretty sure Kaiser was all zones because you could use it to beat D-side. You could use it to stop them from changing.
Well, you just stopped them from changing. Oh, wait, you're right, because the Rondo doesn't have Rondo name. You're right. I think you're right. Okay, sure. That convinced me enough.
Either way, I don't think you can play this, right? Because like, what do you do?
Yeah, that was anti-trade. It was the Aqua.
Cool if, like the climax happens to be like a climax you could play on like a plussing combo. Like
Yeah, if it was the Poochie level 1.
on Poochie, yeah.
Yeah,
And
that'd be
Rico
pretty
P,
sick.
But
Yeah, Rico, my boy.
unfortunately, it's like a 1 just because like of the opportunity cost.
Lucky.
Give us double level 1s, you cowards.
2-2 CM. Chairman. Yeah, continues.
giving him a
All your
4.
characters are a stand user or stand character. This gets plus 3k power, so it's 10k. And when this card's battle points reverse, if this card has a marker underneath it, you may pay 1 if you do. Salvage character.
4.
Or because you can summon it at 1 and have a big guy that salvages.
A 10k 2 soul beater that salvages. Alright,
Cool,
3-2
big
and
standby.
Rico P. If all your characters are stand user or stand, this gets plus 2k power, so it's
Does.
11k. When it's placed in stage from hand, you can discard 1 if you do, heal to stock. And when his card's battle points reverse, you can pay 2 if you do, deal 1 damage to your opponent.
It's fine, but I think I'd rather play Iggy.
I'd rather play the Icy Tail.
Yeah, I'd rather play one of the red off finishers, even though I do like Poochie.
Alright, why don't you give this though?
Rico.
So I mean, it's like a 2 still. It's like playable. It's basically just pay 1, ditch 1 on reverse salvage, or on reverse burn 1. Sorry.
Nice. Alright,
Let's
Oh,
go!
good
Alright.
card.
3-2 MIH. At the start of your encore step, if this is in your front row, you may pay 8, discard 4 cards, and sack the choice CX for your climax area. She did not put the choice CX on this, by the way. If you do,
Oops.
take another turn after this one. This is D shift.
It's Z-Shift. Take another turn. Alright, Kevin. Before anything, please tell me you know who sings Made in Heaven. Of all things. This band is very famous.
This band is very
Please?
famous. It is.
Please. You're Googling it.
Queen.
You're Googling it.
Queen.
He googled it.
Queen.
You fucking Googled it.
Queen.
Oh my god, you guys, you made my
Oh.
Google, like my Hey Google turn on. On my phone.
Google.
Okay, if this was
Okay,
it was
anyhow.
Bohemian Rhapsody, I would know. It's Queen.
Yeah, but it's not.
That's not.
Anyhow, this
it's
card's
not
really
as cool
sick,
as
right,
Bohemian
Paru?
Rhapsody.
This card
This
is
card
really
is like probably
thick.
one of the coolest cards in JoJo, I think.
Yeah, so like something that I really want to think about is like the feeling in your opponent's face when you're taking your 3rd turn.
In a row.
Yeah, and they're just like, "Oh my god, I just want to play the game."
Please, bro, let me play the game. Please.
It's my
wanna
turn.
play
I get
Weiss
to
Schwarz
stand, clock, draw.
So,
Let me
let's
think.
be boring.
Thinking here.
Let's just look at it. It's a pay 8, ditch
Oh,
4, triple reset.
But you
Hey,
can keep doing it.
but you can- you
can-
a six
But you
level
have a
restand.
chance
Do
to
this.
clock and draw into another choice 6.
Yeah, you
can do it
can
again.
do it again. You can like theoretically like loop infinitely.
I think
You can play this with a bunch of standbys, so like you can standby out things like the Iggy or the Kikyoin that we saw, and have like a bunch of like decent off finishers to play this with.
if I remember correctly, the
Yeah.
math for this is it's 12
Okay,
stock.
that is really funny, actually.
Oh, that's
I didn't
cool!
think about that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It does trigger a set of encore phase, so you could just stand by this out during your attack phase while you conveniently play. That is really
then
funny.
go again.
Ooh.
Let's go again. It's time to go again.
But yeah, this is a 12 stock. You want to double. full
doable.
stock, and you just need to find a choice CX in this.
It's doable.
and-
If you do this with 8
the
choice,
Stardust.
you get to play the shot trigger, and you have a pretty good chance at hitting the stock threshold.
And with standby, you can cheat.
With standby, you can cheat. There's benefits.
And
to playing
the
this with
check 5
cheating.
brains, the 5 card check 3 brainstorm, you can probably find 2 choice CX.
That card also mills you all the way
play
down,
4, if you play choice
so
though.
you can guarantee you hit your shot triggers.
But if you,
I'm
you
giving
also have the draw two to help find choices too.
yeah the Dio that grab, and he's stockless too, so he doesn't get in the way of the pay.
Yep.
Feel
Very
great.
cool. Pay feel great.
Oh, this is a paid feel great. You
This
can use
is a
arrow.
pay,
Yeah,
feel
feel
great.
great when you play this card.
You can use the golden wind arrow to summon this.
You get a moment. Alright.
You'd
Oh,
have to
that's-
kill a
that's a
stand
move.
though, right? You'd have to kill a stand, and like most cards are not stand.
Kill
free.
himself. Just kill himself. He's a stand trait.
True.
Alright,
I think
we'll
this
do
card's sick. We're giving him a 5 because like we
It's
want to
5.
fucking take turns.
We love
One's
you.
worth- There's actually a lot of golden. There's a lot of golden win cards that are stand actually.
As a Shadowverse player, we love D shift.
You didn't even play it.
I don't. I play Dirt Rune.
Oh yeah, brother. German's sick. But
I
yeah,
like Dirt
taking
Rune.
turns. Taking turns is. This is probably the most consistent take a turn card that we've seen in Weiss, right? Besides like Dougal.
I don't even remember what Dougal
Oh,
was.
Dougal was like you shuffle your deck.
Dougal's like you shuffle your deck.
and if you
flip it.
reveal Dougal again, you get another turn.
Oh my god.
It's like a 2-1 event.
No, but really, how are you hitting the hand and stock? The hand for this isn't actually intensive. It's 4
Just
cards.
to restand
but-
3 times. Is pretty
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah,
was
that's
Dougal
like,
the
that's like a
Bunniger
normal
one?
switch, right?
Yes,
It's like
it was the Bunniger one.
yeah, Dougal's the Bunniger one because this card is 10 stock total to just play this card, or no, 7 stock to play this card and then resolve it. 4 hand, which is no different than most other finishers. You know, that's like Ilya being asked to do their combo, right? Pay 1, ditch 2 thing, whatever. Any pay 1, ditch 2, really. And then sacking the choice that you played anyway. So it's a total of like 6 individual cards in your hand before playing anything else, which is already doable. And 7 stock is like a normal number for a finisher to be.
Oh wait,
So
Dougal is not even.
it's when you get to 2 of this that it's when it's kind of it gets kind of ridiculous to like resolve reasonably. But,
Dougal is
can,
technically better than I thought.
yeah,
Not by much, but it's.
Is it better than Made in Heaven?
No, it's not.
no.
It's a 2-6 event. First of all, and you need to have one of the side bitches on the board. Second of all,
Futaba, right?
no,
Or
it's Tomoe.
Koga?
Yeah,
Koga?
Koga.
Tomboy? Yeah,
Yeah.
Koga, yeah.
Yeah, and then you need to have all characters be level, all players be level 2 or lower, and you have to discard one. And if you do shuffle your deck, move the top card of the deck. If it's level 1 or higher, get an extra turn.
It's that much better. But, yeah, it's a card.
Made in Heaven
Yeah,
is
Made in
such
Heaven's
a
sick.
sick looking stand. And
It's so sick.
it belongs to my boy Poochie and Rico P. And this card's cool. We're giving it an 8, dude. Or an 8. We're giving it a 5.
Whoa!
I already did the air horns for this guy, but yeah.
Oh, can you do it again? Just one more time.
Oh yeah, I'm
Just one
sorry.
more.
I
Just a little one. Okay, thank you.
Alright, next card. Blue time!
Woo!
Next card, blue.
I think blue's severely less interesting.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
It's 0/0 with or R. When it's placed on
Whether or
stage
what.
from your hand, you search your deck for up to 1 0/0 WR. Show it to your opponent, put underneath this card face up as a marker, and shuffle your deck afterwards. Then you can act, discard 1 stand user or stand character, choose 1 0/0 WR underneath this card as a marker,
Mhm.
place it on stage in any slot, and at the end of your turn, you may put that character back underneath this card face up as a marker. And you can act, tap this to choose one of your characters this turn gets plus 1k power.
An act enabler, and it's a stand for stand arrow.
It
It's
doesn't-
everything.
This isn't actually terrible.
No, it's
Yeah,
fine.
if you have this, you can have this with Joseph and just get constantly a like
Yeah,
3k
you can
bump.
get constant power. He himself is also just like an act to give power.
And the card that he summons is pretty good.
The
It's
card he
okay.
summons is like fine, especially if you're playing like because I think the blue cards are all like pants.
Yeah, if you play 8
Yeah.
pants, it's good.
So this is like fine. It's probably just like a 2, but like you can totally play this all.
You can play this in 8-bar and Golden Wind.
Okay, good.
Go. You could do that, yeah.
Assuming that none of the cards require a shit ton of Golden Wing characters on board. Alright, 0-0 Jolene and SF. At the start of your climbing space, if you have experience 3, choose one of your characters. This turn gets +1 power and tap salvage brainstorm. I like how the blue one's a salvage brainstorm and red one's a search brainstorm.
Yeah, color doesn't matter. It's the construct.
I love that Stone Free is fucking green, like neon green sunglasses. Just becomes impossible.
It's SF.
San
San Francisco.
It has like Kanye shades energy, the Shutter Shades.
Kanye shades. It's like a decent brainstorm. Like you could hit that experience requirement even if you're not specifically playing an experience deck.
Hmm?
It's like a 2.
I'm pretty sure we're playing blue.
I want to play Joseph more.
You're
I
gonna
think
play
Joseph
experience
is a lot cooler.
Well, Joseph's only cooler if you're playing the marker stuff, though. But this is more generic.
0-0.
Yeah, no, but I like Joseph more.
0-0
Okay.
E. coli.
Did you consider that? Costello.
Fair.
Huh? Yeah, E.
Coli.
E. Costello.
Oh my god.
When it's placed on stage from hand, you may discard one stand user or stand characters. If you do, search your deck for up to one character with the same name as the character on your stage. Show it to your opponent at the hand and shuffle your deck afterwards.
Good flavor.
This is a costless drop search, but only for characters
Pretty cool.
with the same name.
I think this
pretty
card's really cool.
Can search like a copy of a card you already have.
It can search Dios. Dios can search Dios.
It can search your Jotaros.
It can search Jotaros.
It can. Actually, you know what's really cool? You can play down to the level 0 Jotaro.
Mm-hmm.
Do it, search another one, and that's to the level 3s.
True.
Yeah. Because you don't really want to be. This card's good. It's like a 2 though, because like it's like kind of awkward timing to play it at level 1 when you want to search your level 1 combo.
A bit awkward.
A little bit, yeah. That's true.
Oh no. 0-0.
Mhm. Say El Nino. Just say El Nino.
El Nino.
El Nino.
El Nino. El Nino. I love Nino from Quintuplets.
It's an Enye. It's an Enye.
I don't know what that means. At the start of your
Please.
opponent's attack base,
It's
you
the
may
end with the
discard one
squiggly
card.
on
If you
it.
do, choose one of your other characters and discard, send them to memory and start your next draw phase. Place those characters in memory onto your stage in separate slots. After this, if you have another character with experience, choose one card in your level zone and one card in your main room and swap them.
Isn't this like a
Wow.
ditch 1+1?
Which one?
This one +2.
Yeah.
That's
It's
not a
no,
+2.
it's
It's
a-
+1.
Oh,
If it was
one,
stock,
it's
it
a
would be a
card.
+2. Because this card exists as a Mikaru from Haruhi, and that one's.
Oh yeah, true. That's
Damn.
pretty okay.
Yeah, this is actually like kind of okay. It has the Avdol problem though.
Yeah, open lanes.
Of you eat shit after playing this card.
yeah, but that's
And
just
I
like
think
the
I think
Bell
Mikaru
JCs.
gave power to the things that come back from memory. This one does not.
She had the reverse to
he's
do
the
it though,
skill.
didn't she? Or she'd like pay?
No.
It was like
There's 2
No?
Mikaru level 0 time machines. One of them's pay 2 time machine 2 characters. They come back and gain I think 1,000. And that's like
Okay.
the only card I can think of that's like similar to this.
yeah, okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, the pay to.
There's
to pay for
literally the Peter Pan.
No, the Peter Pan's a clock though. That card's clock. Bring 2 dudes back.
Ooh. It's a lot of damage.
That card
This is
sees
like
play,
cool. This is like a 2 maybe, just because it is like a plus. And if you're playing the Jolene stuff, you need experience. So it has like
Yeah.
random extra utility.
He's cool. I like it.
I like it. Alright, 0-0.
Was that character's name Emporio?
I think so.
Or is that the
Emporio
dub
Nino?
name? Oh,
That sounds right.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, 0-0 weather R. When your other stand user or stand character is for an attack, you can pay 1, sack this. If you do, choose one of your battling characters. This turn gets +3k power, so it's a pay 1 field counter. And when it's placed on stage from your hand, look at the top card of your deck and put it on top or bottom of your deck.
You know what would have been sick if this card, the second effect, activated on play from hand or stage to waiting room.
That'd be pretty sick.
Alright, Love Live Sunshine Player.
Leap a punch.
It's still like fine.
Oh, what do you give
It's
this?
cool.
Maybe.
I like this card.
It's a lot of
I
power.
think its 3K field counter is pretty
Yeah.
okay.
It's like 2. I give him like a 2.
You got
3K
two.
counter is good. I
Like
like it.
Alright, 0-0 If you have
Oh my
another
fucking
stand
God.
user or stand character, this is plus 1500 power. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you can pay one, discard one, search for a character. Drop search.
Oh, this
Alright,
is a
where's-
way better drop search than whatever the fuck we were talking about earlier.
Where's Fu-F, Kevin?
Huh? It's Foo Fighters.
No, where is it?
Huh? Where is it? What do you mean
Yeah.
where?
It's not the girl.
I'll be honest, that fucked me up for a second too.
What do you
He
mean
doesn't
where?
know.
I thought these are all
He
based
doesn't
off
even
music.
know, dude.
Is
He
the
doesn't
music
know.
has a
No.
location?
No, on the art, you fucking idiot.
Huh? Where is she?
On the art.
Yeah, she's
It's a
the
she.
he.
It's a he.
He. It's a girl.
What?
It's a fucking
I'm so
doesn't know.
confused.
It's on the thingy.
Dad, he
Look
doesn't
at
even
the
know, dude.
thingy. Kevin, look on the thingy.
What's the thingy?
The
Look
gun.
at the
The
thingy.
fucking gun that's on her
The
finger.
finger gun? Yeah. What about it?
Yeah,
That's
that's Foo Fighters.
that's Foo Fighters.
That's Foo Fighters.
Damn.
Yeah, the human is just some random fucking person she like reanimated.
Uh,
Oh, that's so weird.
This card's good. 3K drop search.
Is
I
that
like
like
it.
is that like a mouth as if for his finger? Like the finger became a mouth?
it's a,
3. Just move on,
It's a-
please. I don't want to hear
it's
this
a
anymore.
card. Oh god.
That's like a penis.
Thank you.
All right.
Kevin.
I'm seeing. No, it doesn't. First of all.
First, it looks like one of those uncircumcised. Okay. 0-0 WR. Then your turn. Discuss plus 1K power. And when it's placed on stage from hand or by the active effect of 0-0 whatever reporter, you may discard one climax. If you do, choose one stand user or stand character in your waiting room and add to hand. Did she salvage?
Yeah,
Good card.
good card.
Alright.
It's 2.
Yo,
It
true,
does
does
have
a fan
stand
trait.
trait. Does have stand trait, and so did Foo Fighter.
What are you trying to talk about? Stand trade and whatever. Wait, what?
Because you need to sack a stand
stand
trait
arrow.
character with the arrow event to summon Maiden Heaven for free and gain a stock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Alright, Jojo Jolene. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can pay one, put a card from your hand to clock. If you do, look at the top 6 cards of your deck. Choose up to 2 stand user stand characters from among them, show it to your opponent, and add them to hand, and send the rest to waiting room.
Are you ready for a controversial take?
You think it sucks?
I think this is a 5.
Ooh.
Oh, that's controversial take.
I have played this profile in fucking Cinderella Girls before.
Wait, it's
And that one was
profile
on
exist?
death. This is in Cinderella Girls, but it's on death. It also only grabs a blue and a blue and a red character.
Nice.
And I thought that card was cracked.
Is it a Wolver card?
It was a Wover, yeah.
Yeah,
It was Natsuki.
I remember.
Dude, milling that much that early is so good, and you get like the fucking, you get 6 choices. Like you'll find something in there, man. And you can
I like
play
it's
this
not
with Dio. Dio doesn't even like ruin this card existing because you can still plus off Dio and then plus off this card.
At least it's not a stand and a stand user. It's just both. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it's like kind of wild. I think playing with this card, people would be like, "Wow, that is like a lot of good things that you get to do when you play this card."
Yeah, it's good.
Slime 3 just got this too. I think theirs was on death though, and it
Oh,
only
yeah,
grabs
yeah.
Demon Lord
Oh, yeah, I remember
characters.
now.
So yeah, I definitely play this in like
You get
most-
attacked during Bamless days. Thanks, Chad. Oh, true. I guess the fucking Yuzuki shit could have played that too, right? The Bluezuki deck.
Oh yeah, I played it in like I played it in it was Trancing
Bluezuki.
Pulse. No, it was Trancing Pulse finisher, but it was what's Minami level 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was a little ahead of my time, a little too
Mm-mm.
spicy for that year.
Yo, she got blackbased.
Hey.
There's no Foo fight.
Oh,
Then your opponent's turn.
Yeah.
If you have level 3, if you have 3 or less stock, this gets +1 level and plus 1500 power. So it's level 1, 35 on your opponent's turn. And you can pay 1, sack
Okay.
this, check 4, add a character.
Decent card.
That's pretty decent, yeah.
Just 2. You play it. It'll probably live. It might not. That's fine. Sometimes it don't be like that.
Alright,
You
0
like
0.
Woo.
Help. 0 0
Narciso.
Narciso.
Is it Narciso or Narciso?
No,
Narciso.
Anastasia. You can call him Anastasia.
Narciso A.
Yeah, true.
It doesn't say an Anastasia there.
As the A.
No,
My God.
that's just A.
Can you prove it?
Yeah, prove it.
Oh my god.
Continuous. If you 2 less stock, this gets plus 1500 power, so it's 3-5. When a Pan 6 is placed in your climax area, if a Tomb Water stand user or stand character, choose 1 stand user or stand character in your waiting room. You may put underneath this card face down to marker. And when your other character is sent from stage to waiting room, you may pay the cost by sacking the marker underneath this. If you do, return that character on the stage in his former slot rested. And remember, this can be in the front row to activate this Field Encore effect. It doesn't have to be
I
in the back
thought
row.
this character was Diavolo when I first saw them.
I mean,
was like-
okay, I don't really blame you, but
Also the hold in
Yeah.
his body.
Oh, he got fucking like melted. Because they're fighting Yo-Yo Ma in this scene.
he's a cool character. I like him
Yeah,
a
he's
lot.
cool. He's like a dork, but I like him.
What's that fear like with all the holes? Is it like trypophobia?
Oh,
Trypophobia or something?
trypophobia.
Yeah,
Trypophobia.
training that a little bit.
So someone mentioned like that there's a good way to use this card. It's like you
Yeah,
can
with
use
Kevin.
this to okay, never mind. Kevin's on it already.
Well, you can explain it. Explain it for the class.
No, I'm good.
Not you.
You just
Hard.
use it like helps you set up for Maiden Heaven.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you just summon like the marker boy. You summon the marker boy, you get your plus. You can use this to save him and shit. And then like during your Maiden Heaven turn, if anything dies, you can just sack markers from underneath this to be able to attack again. I don't know. The standby deck looks a lot more exciting though.
It does. It does look more exciting, but he does get infinite markers. If you keep summoning pants, he can just keep stocking up markers.
Ooh. This is so I read this as play CX compress 1. Alright.
All
Let's
right.
rate this.
It's like a 2 because we know it's fine. Also, you can play this card turn 1 and it might live, which is funny.
Not bad. Alright. Ooh. Next card, Jojo Jolene. It's a CX swap. On play CX swap.
Yo, it's a
CX
2.
swap.
It's a CX swap. It works.
It's a 0.
It is a 0.
He gets a 2. She's tummy.
Yeah, she does have to tummy out.
1-0 Weather R and WR as a 2k
It's
backup.
weather report and weather report.
No, it's Weather R and WR.
Okay.
Okay.
That's Weiss Schwarz.
It's fine. It's like a play. Shut the hell up.
The fourth game.
My bad,
Third
it's
game?
waiting room.
Oh, true.
Oh my.
2K
Alright,
counter.
Move on, Kevin.
Oh, you gave it there. Okay.
I'm hungry. I have no key to go eat.
Nope.
No key. Share.
Yeah.
Share if you play.
No, I'm good.
What's the R and Weather
There.
R? I don't know. Rain.
Room.
She's got her undies out.
Oh
Lude.
my god!
Lude.
1-0 E.
Kawhi.
Costello.
There's not a single female JoJo character.
When it's
that's,
placed on stage for
attractive, and
hand-
I feel like
Oh. You don't think Jolene's attractive?
Lisa.
I don't think Jolene's attractive. But I think she's cool.
What
I'd like hang out
What
with
about
Jolene.
Lisa?
Okay, yeah. Never
I don't
mind.
know who that is.
Lisa.
Alright, when it's placed on stage for hand, choose 1-1-0 Costello and key in your waiting room. You may put it underneath this card face up as a marker. And when a climax is placed in your climax area, choose one of your character this turn. It gets plus 1k power. And after you can sack this to, this shipping, summon it, and then end of turn you can put it back underneath.
Oh, this is actually like a decent marker package.
Yeah.
These are actually
Pretty
these are actually pretty good. I'd give both of these like a 3, I think.
Poggers.
It's like a lot of power that you get, and like it works with the Joseph Brainstorm.
Poggers. Alright, and yeah, we'll go at 3. This
Yeah,
one's
she gets a
This one's a 6.5 twin drive when you have to stand by. I would view
Yeah,
CX.
hell yeah.
You can make it a 9.5.
Yeah, you make it 9.5.
True.
You make it 11.5 with the Joseph back row. Alright, 1-0 Jolene in San Francisco. When it's placed on stage from hand, choose one of your following 2 effects and resolve it. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck and put them back on top in any order, or this turn just gets plus 3k power. It can be a 4k check to rearrange, or it can be a 7k beat stick.
This should be like Neo. It should be allowed to Mogi.
This is like a 1. I'm not excited to play this card ever.
Understandable.
This isn't even like flavor as far as I know.
Alright. 1-0 Narcisco A and DD. Is DD Diamond Dust? Or is it Diamond Dire Wolf?
Diamond Dogs?
Oh, Diamond Dogs?
It's Diver
Diamond
Dream.
Dogs.
Oh, Diamond Dogs.
is
That's from
my favorite
Diamond
Hololive
Dog.
collab.
Yeah, that's from Metal Gear Solid.
No, it's from Hololive. What do you mean?
Alright, then your
It's
turn.
Bijou and the dogs.
That's copyright. We can't say that on stream. Continuous experience 2. Then your turn. If you experience 2, this gets 2k power and the following ability. When it attacks, if the level of the character crosses is 2, this turn gets 6k power. So this is 12k against level 2s. And when it's placed on stage from hand,
Another one.
you can
better
rest.
one.
You can rest one of the other stand user or stand characters. If you do, choose one card in your level zone and one card in your main room. Swap them.
It's fine.
Yeah, another level swap
It's
too.
like a 2.
Bow,
But I
bow.
think I'd rather play Kakyoin because it's like funnier.
Talk to
You
me.
can
You
just
really?
summon them.
Alright,
Oh, shit, you have a
1-0
combo, I forgot.
Jolene. Continues for each other back row stand user or stand character, it gets 500 power, so it's 5/5 cross turn. And experience 2 when it's attacks. If you have the Pantheon and Climax area and you have experience 2, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, choose up your one stand user or stand character from among them, show to your opponent at the hand and send the rest to waiting room. And if you add a level 3 or higher character, you can draw one. If you do, discard one.
Am I weird for hating experience conditions on level 1 combos? I really do.
Because it forces you to level.
I
and
like,
blue,
like-
level
or
3.
I don't
usually.
like them. I'm fine with them when the combo's cracked.
Yeah, but this
Like,
isn't
with,
cracked. This
Heath
is like
Gear,
Okay,
Kirito,
Mr.
this isn't cracked.
Innocence of Twilight.
I agree. Yeah.
that card's broken.
I mean,
That card is worth experience too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That card is worth being able to sometimes miss it. This card is a fucking Maguro with a mini upside that you can miss because you
I'd
don't have
rather
experience
this was
too.
just like if you have like 3 stand.
Just make it a Maguro,
characters.
bro. Just
Yeah.
make it a fucking Maguro.
Oh, what do you give
Yeah,
this?
this is like a 2. It's fine, but like that experience condition's really rough. Well, I'm happy for you that you've never whiffed that before.
You've
That
never
is not my
experienced loss.
experience. I have
have
like
certainly-
played games in a row where I whiffed Kirito's level 1 experience condition.
I have had happen in Precone with Kyaru, and I just scoop and
Yeah.
go next.
Alright, 1-0 Foo Fighter. When it's taxed, if you experience 2, choose one of the other stand user or stand character. This turn it gets plus 2k power. And when it's taxed, choose one of your. This turn, all your character gains the following ability. When this card trigger checks reveals the climax, you can discard one climax. If you do, salvage your character.
This card's fine.
This card's fine. I like this effect. I like that effect.
If you play the pants deck, you play this card. It's 2.
Hell yeah, brother.
1-1 Foo Fighter.
Oof.
It's a 2k backup, and when you use this card's backup, if you have experience 2, you can pay 1, discard 1. If you do, heal 1.
This card's pretty good.
What did you say, Jason?
This card's pretty good.
I actually do think this card's pretty good. Yeah, it's like a level 1 counter that becomes a heal counter later in the game.
Yeah, this card's good. He's gonna be
Yeah.
hooking on level 1.
Sorry, I mean it can.
If
But,
you,
like,
if you
I
want
don't think-
if you want to hit
You don't have to, right?
well, like say
it's not like this card loses
say you're
use.
1-4 and your opponent swings for 3. You can keep your clock impression.
Ooh, you're right. It's pretty.
I mean, you can just do that anytime your opponent swings to try to like you're like a 2-card deck and your opponent goes like, haha,
You know how
swing
else
for
you can
1,
do
and you're
that,
like,
Kevin?
haha,
Just
die.
cancel.
Okay, I can't do that. Let's not ask. I can heal though. I can force a heal.
I think this is really cool, but like it's like a 3 at most. It's like
I think if
want
you
to
have a
play it.
grindier deck,
I think
is
Jar
there any?
is pretty
There's no
most.
defensive counters, right? They're pretty cool. If you had like more defensive counters to like. play
There's a
alongside
money
card like
there's a
this.
money counter in this set. What do you mean?
Oh, is there? Okay.
I think isn't it
Alright.
a 5 or more?
Shut up. 2-1 Jolene. It's a pay 2 sack anti-change counter.
The
And
bottom
against the
deck.
waiting room,
Oh, it's
stinky.
not the bottom deck. Gross.
It's not too bad. Like
Gross and disgusting. It's still fine. It's like a 2.
It's not Nino.
playable.
No Nino privilege. Wait, no, Nino's waiting room
No
too.
Amelia. It's not Amelia.
Oh, it's is it Eagle? That's the
Eagle is
Emilio.
bottom deck.
bottom deck.
All right, 2-1 E Costello and Key. It's a level assist, and when you can act, pay 2, dish 1, rest this, and then choose one character in your waiting room with the same card name as a character on your stage. Place on the stage in any slot.
That's actually kind of cool.
So let's see triple finisher.
In something. I don't remember what though. But it's pretty good.
It's like good
turn
like
the card in your hand or
combo
whatever.
assurance. Yeah. It's like a 2 though. I mean, we have a lot of level 2 assists in this set.
Okay.
They do.
Yeah, we do. 2-1 Narciso A. If you
What
have,
are you having a stroke?
If you have 2 more other stand
Nah,
user or
nah,
stand
nah.
character, this gets plus 6k power, so it's a 10-5 cross turn. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you can discard 1 stand user or stand character. If you do, choose.
Avis.
A
Avis,
2-1
help, I don't know what to do.
Narciso A and DD. That's card number 51. That's not
Just
pictured.
scroll it.
In your main room, placed on stage in any slot.
Okay, it's an anti-level 3. Going back.
Oh, it's
And
what's
it's
her
Saki.
name?
It's Saki.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So ditch one spawn a Saki
wow,
field counter.
Saki and then counter to like a decent size. Oh, this pack. These are like fine. This one's like a 2. The other one's a bit better, I think.
My man's getting fucked in his picture though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I
Damn.
see. Man's getting like tentacles through his chest. Alright, 2-1 E Costello and Key. This is not the one that gets summoned.
Yes.
This is a different one. During your turn, if you experience 5, this gets plus 6k power, so it's 13k on your turn if you experience 5. And when this card's battle opponent's reversed, leave the pants the extra in climax area, and you can have another stand user, stand character, draw 3, ditch 2.
Oh, the level 2 combos in this card in this set are so mid.
Bro, what the
Insane.
fuck? Level 2 combos are at the point where they're like expected to either +2 or give you a stock and a
Yeah, but you can play
plus.
8 pants and play 2 of this pants and 2 of your finisher pants.
I don't think this card's like awful, but like it seems like not a lot. Like it seems like you don't get much. It does fucking run over everything though, which does slap. Graceful Charity is like fine, I guess. It's like a 2. I don't know. I don't know where you play it in. I don't want to like. It smacks. Oh my god! Shut up, Chad. That
Nah.
It's a smacker.
That's like her. That's her dub climax. Or no, her dub
Really?
stand name. Yeah, it's Smack.
Instead of Kiss?
Yeah,
Why? What?
because
It's
Kiss is
copyright.
a fucking band.
Alright, 2-1 Narciso A and DD. When it attacks, if the level of the character across is level 3 or higher, this gets plus 6 power, so it's 13k against level 3s. And when you either stand user or stand character this front attack, you can sack this to pump at 3k. So 3k field counter.
Saki field counter.
Every time I see this profile, it's like appeared in a few sets. I think it's like really good, and then I don't end up playing it.
I saw the
Yeah.
one time. I
Oh
saw
wait, you
Pete
can play this with Joe. We can play this with Dio. Win board on defense.
You could.
The one
Oh, it's like
time
a 3 in here.
I've seen this played was Overlord. The last time I saw it, he's stand by Overlord though.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you
same.
can
Yeah,
play
they
this
did.
that way.
Because you needed another way to protect Albedo.
Yeah.
Alright, 3-2 Jolene and SF. It's a 2k assist, and when it's placed on stage from hand, you may pay 1. If you do, choose a 3-2 Jolene from your waiting room and place on stage in any slot. And when it's placed on stage from hand, if you have experience 6, choose one of your opponent's. Choose one character in your opponent's waiting room, and you may place that character in your opponent's stage in an empty slot.
Huh.
And this is because Jolene needs to reverse something, so you
That's
summon
not
a
bad.
weenie.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's like you're just playing a Jolene and you get this for free, right? Like
It's not
sure.
free, you just pay 1.
Oh. For 1 stock. Sure. You get a body to make it actually like have power. Alright, sure. That's not bad.
Thoughts?
join combo good
Prayers?
to like get for is the reversing like relevant? I guess I'm not
burn
actually
for
reading the
burn
card.
one.
But you only get the burn
Burn
one
one-
if you
burn-
reverse.
It's fucking rando, dude.
It's Rondo. Yeah, it's literally Rondo. Okay.
But for one
You do have
Wow.
Fumio.
But it's pay one ditch too.
It is pay one
Interesting.
ditch too on end of attack. Wait, it's not on reverse
No, it's if the character cross misses reversed, burn one.
or empty. Oh no, it's not. If
No,
there's
it's
no character, you
reversed.
don't get the burn one. That's cringe. This is like a 2.
Yeah, so if I play something like
Cool.
Drop Search and Psychono. GG's.
GG. No re.
Alright. 3-2, whether R and WR.
Where did they pull this art from? What the fuck?
Probably open.
Omega Bulge. Alright, if you have 4 more stand user or stand character, it gets -1 level in hand, and when for each other stand user or stand character, this gets plus 500 power, so it's full board, you're 10-5. And when it's placed on stage from hand, if you have experience 6, draw 2, and then choose 1 card from your hand and send it to dock.
Oh, as a 4 or more early play, this isn't bad.
Yeah, I
and
actually like
it's
the
+1. And it's a 1
hand
stock. The 1 stock and +1.
I like that significantly more than draw 2, drop 2 stock 1 or whatever.
Yeah, because you significantly fucking use 1 less.
The experience is rough though.
Is it? I mean, there's there's like 2 level swappers in this set, right?
Yeah. Oh, we have at least 1, as I remember.
Maybe it's
There's
fine.
2. There's a 1-0 and a 0-0.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe it's fine.
We have
I don't know. This card's really good, actually.
Imperial guy.
Emporio.
Empoleon.
El Nino.
Napoleon.
Alright, what'd you give this?
3.
Pretty good. I would play this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
I
This is
mean,
like a
you can
good
only
one
really
of-
play it like in experience, right?
How
Definitely.
traumatized from experience are you?
Look, man, I'm like shuffling this fucking deck while I'm doing this. I know exactly how
Thinking.
horrifying experience is.
Itsuki.
Alright. 3-2 Jolene, if you have 3 more other characters, it gets plus 2k power, so it's 11k. Cross turn, and when it's placed on stage from hand or body auto effect of the 3-2 Jolene and SF, you may heal 1. And at the end of this card's attack, if you have the Panacea and Climax here and you have experience 6, you may pay 1, discard 2 cards. If you do, deal 4 damage to your opponent, and if the character across from this is reversed, deal 1 damage to your opponent.
I hate that this does nothing if your opponent didn't have a character.
No, burns
there.
4. Burns 4.
That's
Yeah.
nothing.
Burn
Hey, what
4
did you burn
sticks,
for?
dude.
It's like, this is whatever, man. This is like
This card
I
is pretty
thought
viable.
it was just like burn 4, burn 1,
GG's. Alright, what would you get this?
a 3, like I said.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright, 3-2 Narciso A and Jolene. When it's placed on stage from hand, you may perform the following effect. Your opponent chooses 1 climax in the wing room and shuffle all their cards from the wing room into their deck. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you may discard 1 card. If you do, level down. So you choose one of your opponent's level 1 or higher characters. If you do, your opponent chooses 1 level X or lower character from the wing room. Swap them, and X is equal to the level of the character chosen by you -1.
This is our out to the Luna.
You
No,
can't
level
out
0.
She's level 0. You can't
Oh
target her.
shit, the Aki,
Yeah,
sorry.
This is out to
Aki bodyguard.
And
This is your out to Aki.
you just play 3.
And then they hand encore it, and then you're very upset.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's fine, now they don't have the hand for the tap counter though.
Oh, true.
The tap card using your deal finisher.
It's Fumio, I think it's good, it's a 4. And it like randomly has like dicking ability.
It's a good card. Actually, like, really good card.
Alright.
Free Fumio too. You don't have to rest, you don't have to do anything.
3-3 event.
Yeah, do
If
nothing.
you have 5 or more stand user or stand character, choose one bound character. This turn gains vulnerability. Continues. This cannot deal damage to players. Then choose one of your characters. This turn gets plus 3k power.
Yo.
It's not even a 2-3
It's buddy
event.
counter.
It's a 3-3 event.
Dude, I'm
fine.
tired of these 5 or more character money counters though.
They're the only way to make it balance, though. Bet your ass a vanilla 2-3 money counter is broken as fuck.
Yeah, fuck money. Fuck darkness plan. Money counter OP.
It's like it kind of does look funny.
Wait, who's this guy anyway? We never saw him the whole time.
That's Jotaro. That's
fucking
he's the guy from part
Jotaro.
3.
We
Wait.
saw 10 times.
Wait, he comes
The
back.
guy from part
wait,
3.
he comes back in
Yes,
Stone Ocean.
he's Jolene's dad.
He's her dad.
Whoa, wait, what happened? I don't. Each part was a new generation.
No, Jotaro is in 3, 4, and 6.
Why isn't he in 5?
Because 5 takes
Because
place in
5
Italy.
is like just fucking. 5 is other guys just fucking around for. Like,
Well,
a
no, the
while.
guy Koichi from part 4 pops up, right?
Yeah, but I don't remember that.
All right,
Oh,
what'd you
that's
get this?
unfortunate.
It's like a 2, man. I hate.
Oh,
this.
anyway, he is a part of the first 2 episodes. Right, I forgot. He shows up on the plane and then he leaves. Yeah, true.
Damn.
You're right. You're right.
All right, and that's it for JoJo. Finally, 120 cards.
Man, that was actually a lot. I was like, premium booster. This will go by fast.
No,
120
it's
cards.
two
We
premium
basically did
booster.
over a full set.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
over a full set. It's basically a full set review. All right,
Yeah.
Mr. Paru Alex Landry, sir. Final rating and final thoughts on the set as a whole, or the 2 sets as a whole.
Man, it's like a 3.
A 3.
It's worth testing.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Damn.
I'm gonna play it, and I want to play it. Stuff in here looks fucking fun as hell. But like, I can kind of tell by looking here, there's nothing here that's gonna like break the meta.
There's
You
like that
know-
one standout deck, right? That's like,
Yeah.
there's like probably this one thing that'll be good, and then everything else will be like, eh.
Like maybe Maiden Heaven ends up like broken if you can like get enough cheese going on.
I'll see how you can research. The Maiden Heaven is not even that good unless you can do it twice.
Do it twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't really see the resource generation to be able to do that.
Jotaro's fine. But like, you have to be key to do that shit. But I don't know.
Well, he kind of sucks right now, in my opinion. So.
Well,
Yeah,
you
this
have to
one,
be
this one is a
pre-banned.
Fumio.
Yeah, we don't have
Fumio.
stock swap for Jojo, unfortunately.
Be a Fumio.
We do have Fumio.
Yeah, sometimes the
Fumio's
seven
a
sticks.
step in the right direction.
Yeah, sometimes 7 sticks.
Sometimes the 7 sticks, dude. That's sick. All right.
That's the key. That's the key logic. Unironically, though.
I have died multiple
Sometimes the
times
7
due to
sticks.
the 6 or 7 sticking.
Oh my god. Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm excited to play it. I wish it was better, but like, I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah, and that's all you can really hope for.
Once again, shout out to our sponsors, Strictly Broken TCG, Weiss Tea Time, and Nova TCG. Unfortunately, the set is not available to be purchased off Nova TCG due to licensing issues. And I think Nova TCG is backing away from Premium Booster as a whole. If you are looking, if this ever eventually comes to English, you can probably pick it up from Strictly Broken in the future, though. There's a good chance it comes to English.
Probably.
Like,
If Golden Wind did, I don't see why this one wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, popular IP.
I mean, JoJo's freakishly popular in the West.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
I could see it being like a Netflix issue thing. Maybe that's about it.
Alright, with that being said, Paru, the floor is yours. Any shouts you want to give?
I make content sometimes on PGH Weiss Schwarz's channel. I do a thing called Par's Custom Corner, where I review custom sets that people have sent me. It lets me make content without actually having to do anything.
Well, you
So
did be
go
like this
check
one.
that out.
You just talk for 3 hours.
Yeah,
There'll be a new one
Exactly.
coming up, right? In a
there is.
Farmers Fest
Yeah,
something
we were
this week?
uploading. What is it? Cafe, Death Cafe, Death Parade, Death Parade.
Death Parade, okay. Cafe, I was like, oh no, don't tell me.
And then,
Cafe Terrace anime. Oh my lord,
New,
that show was
what is it
horrible.
called? No Game No Life Zero is coming up after that.
Oh, poggers.
So, yeah, for the
maybe.
freaks that like No Game No Life,
Alright, Paru,
True.
convince me to make a custom set for you to review.
do it.
You already
That'd be
have.
cool.
My Your Name one is so scuffed. I need to redo it.
No. You're working on something else, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I gave up on that.
Was that again?
It was
Oh, it was Engage Kiss.
Engage Kiss,
Yeah.
yeah. I gave up on that. It was I was too annoyed to try to grab screen grabs for that show.
Fortunate.
Unfortunate indeed.
All right. Thank you everybody for coming on. We will be live again next Thursday with an English tier list to match with our JP one. Kevin already said so I won't let him back out of it.
Fuck! I said so. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Why did
you
I
did.
agree to
You
this?
did say
Why
so.
did I agree to this? Who did I agree
Because
to
we
this?
have to make content. I can't. You agreed to me, but I can't be
Oh.
your content farm.
Fuck! I have to wake up early tomorrow too, and then have shop challenge
next
tomorrow too.
Thursday.
And
I
then
don't
you're
care.
dropping this on me. Oh my god!
It's next Thursday.
And then I have
This
the
is go, go, go,
Shadowverse
go, 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 go,
League
go.
after. Fuck.
Cry about it. Well, you can
Oh
deal
my
with it
God.
next Thursday. Next Thursday, Kevin's problem.
Oh my god.
You're gonna be okay. Stop whining.
You'll survive.
Dude,
You'll
I'm
survive.
losing so much. My bank
You're
account's
okay.
emptying
Kevin,
out because of
Kevin.
Comic Cat.
No, it's not. First off, but
Because of Comic Cat, my wallet's empty.
when's our next Weiss set review?
Next Weiss set review? Next set is like the Capo Premium Booster. We're not gonna do that shit. 'Cause
Okay,
that shit's...
I said hour next. I said
yeah,
hour.
yeah. So the one after that is gonna be Dengeki Bunko.
At the end of August, yeah, you can survive, Kevin. You'll survive. You'll live.
And
We have 2
double
weeks.
Checking, yeah. Dengeki Bunko. In September 1st.
All right, so we'll see you guys for the English tier list and for that.
Cringe!
Good night, everybody.
Get on the mortgage
Bye.
life, kid. Bro, I am on mortgage. I own this house.